Hey, this is America's author, Devious Cast. And as written by America's author, this is CCP Podcast.
What is happening, friends of CCP Podcasting? Welcome to Inside the Indies. I am Chris Page. It's a second stream back after a lengthy little vacay out on the West Coast. I hope you guys have had a great long weekend, or a long weekend for me, but I hope you guys have had a little fun time without me. But tonight we're going to jump into our friends down in Australia. Riot City Wrestling. It's a place where our platform was born. But we're gonna head back there for the show tonight. It is Heavy as the Crown 2025. Matt Hayter defending against Sabbath for sure. I do not know what the rest of the card is. We're gonna take a look at it and get started now. So if you guys are joining me, appreciate each and every one of you. Let's see what we got going on with our friends from Adelaide.
My name is the historian Angus Ardesi, and tonight I am joined by Jimmy C, manager extraordinaire. Welcome to the desk.
Yeah, we are ready for a massive jam-packed night here at the Goodwood Community Centre. It's going to go off.
It's going to go off our main event. For the first time in 6 years, you are going to see Matt Hayter versus Sabbath, the new grand champion. Matt Hayter's putting the title on the line here tonight.
First time in 6 years.
Here at Riot City Wrestling, and there are some cookie lions with the tag team titles hanging around the place. CBTM will defend in a rematch against the Armstrongs.
And we have, of course, the decider, the third match in our Ashes series. James Kray versus Hugh with an Emerald Crown title match on the line.
Okay.
Unbelievable stuff. Without any further ado, let's get ready to riot.
See if I can fix this chat real quick.
Tonight, after an epic 300th event, Riot City Wrestling returns to the Goodwood Community Centre as we prepare to make more history. The next generation is about to take shape.
All right, here we go.
If you're starting a new era, that means brand new opportunities. And for these rising stars, the new breed is about to be unleashed. But just what exactly does this new generation fight for? Is it to
There we go. Got it fixed. Just gotta size it.
Should their arrogance be validated? Or are they just biting off more than they can chew? So boys, if you come for the Kings, try and not miss. Because heavy is the crown.
All right, we're kicking it off with Party Hard versus Cadie, Kray, and SWAT. Here we go.
Well, Jimmy C, we are kicking off Heavy is the Crown with, dare I say it,
Jimmy C and Angus on the call. This is going to be great.
Rockin'. We've got two teams that are in the hunt for the RCW Tag Team titles. The last time Party Hard kicked off an event here at the Goodwood Community Centre, they came up on the losing end against the now current RCW Tag Team champions, CBTM. Let's see if they can do better tonight, Angus.
Yeah, that's right. They were on the losing end of that one. Of course,
Big Brody Marshall at ringside.
Come into it with Cadie, Kray, and SWAT. We'll talk all about that in a second, but let's just enjoy the fact that we are starting with Banjo Powers, Party Guy Ty. I love these guys.
You would. I mean, I've never seen you at a party, mainly because you don't get invited to them. But the crowd seems to love them. If they can get a win here tonight, they could be well in the hunt. Listen to this crowd. Well in the hunt to becoming the RCW Tag Team Champions.
Our tag team division is hotter than it's ever been. CBTM, current champions, they've got to have eyes in the back of their head. Everyone's after them, none more so than Party Hard.
Ooh, that could be the Party Hard could be the team that knocks them off. Now I'm just waiting on SWAT to turn their backs on Katie Tray.
And his SWAT team have a
I feel like that's the natural progression
with Party
here.
Hard. Of course, Katie Tray thought he'd take the night off at our last Mean Street Mayhem event when he was up against Haley Hendricks, but Party Hard coming to her aid, had a huge 6-person tag team match, and Katie Tray got pinned by Haley Hendricks.
One of the most shocking results.
Yeah, well, that's
of the
what
year.
happens when you sleep on Haley.
Pinning a former RCW champion. Party Hard had to stick their nose in business that didn't concern them whatsoever, Angus. Tonight they pay for it in the form of the numbers game. It's 2-on-3 out there. No matter how you slice and dice it, Party Hard are up against the numbers.
And Katie Tray showed us just how much he wanted to kill the party, capturing that pinata, and we saw what he did with that on social media during the week.
We've seen the remains come out as one of the SWAT members was carrying the head of that pinata. They want to carry the heads of Banjo Powers and Party Guy Ty by all said and done here at Heavy is the Crown.
Yeah, I believe for those playing at home, SWAT 1 standing on Katie Tray's right, SWAT 2 on the left.
I love how we haven't named SWAT at all. It's still SWAT 1, SWAT 2.
SWAT guys, it's very important that you get them correct. Katie Tray, he personally harassed me about that early on. So
that's his boys. That's his sons.
So SWAT 1 is the taller of the
correct.
two, and SWAT 2 is the shorter of the two. We got it.
This crowd of the Goodwood Community Centre letting them know, SWAT and Katie Tray, that is how they feel about them.
This is definitely a partisan crowd here tonight for Party Hard.
Yeah, split right down the middle, saying Katie Tray sucks and go Party Hard.
Well, we're about to get set for some.
I don't think this is going to end well for SWAT and Katie Tray. I could be wrong.
As the crown kicking off here, we have SWAT 1 in the ring with Banjo Powers.
Last year at this event, we had the final match of Delta here in Australia. What history will be made at Heavy is the Crown 2025? We're about to find out.
Well, what an event that was.
What a callback
Every
by
Riot City
Jimmy
event
C right
is
there.
one to be at. We have a capacity crowd. We are sold out here tonight, Jimmy.
Look at this. Gives you goosies, doesn't it, Angus?
Oh, absolutely. Banjo Powers just getting the crowd behind him here at the start.
Gone sleeveless tonight. SWAT 2. Have I got that right?
It's SWAT 1. It's SWAT 1.
Oh, far out. It's
I was wrong.
Chance.
And the streak continues for UK Paul. He's trying to beat his own record, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at the guns on SWAT 1, but Banjo Power seems to be controlling the larger individual. It seems like you've got the ground and pound attitude and style of SWAT and Katie
15 is where you're at
The
now.
antics of Party Hard, they fly around the ring, they get the crowd on their side. Definitely a clash of styles.
Come into
over
Katie
that
Tray
heavy
and
crowd.
SWAT.
Well, they say styles make fights, Jimmy C.
One.
Right now we're seeing Banjo get in a
Taking on
scissors
Party
there,
Hard.
taken down SWAT 1. Banjo, of course, trained by Bandito in Mexico, so he's got those lucha stylings.
Beautiful nip up by Banjo. Crowd is definitely behind Party Hard tonight. They want to see them get back.
Here
to that
comes
title.
Ty. Let's
A
go.
lot of teams jockeying for the position, as you mentioned earlier, Angus. We're going to find out who leaves the tag team champions tonight between CBTM and the Armstrongs.
Oh, and a trip up there. Double drop down from Party Hard. And watch Party Guy.
Up, sunset flip.
Cover this time. Kick
Shades
out
have not come off. I love it.
Has Katie Tray got like a do-rag on?
Is that what that is? I think you're right.
He's hip. He's with it. He's a festive guy.
He is
Party Guy
hip.
has
He is with it.
bandana
He is a
and
festive
sunglasses.
guy. I love
We've come
it.
to know and love of him. Let's see how long they stay on his head as the tag is made. Katie Tray coming in.
The Duke is in control. Nope.
This Party Guy flips out of that one, up on top, high crossbody.
Taking out both SWAT 1 and Cadie.
Chandler's Anthony Green right there. Party Guy tie off the top with that cross body block. That was beautiful.
Flustered at this point in his career. He got pinned by Hayter Hendricks at our last event. He has not been able to
up
get
and
back
down with
into
a body
that
slam.
He's floated around the tag title scene with SWAT. What does Cadie Tray need to do? Is party hard for the double team offense.
Cover. 1, 2. Yeah, Paul, I do too, brother. Riot is always where it's at, man. And we haven't seen a little bit of it. We haven't seen him in a minute, but jump back in on this while I have the time. Better have said he was playing his game tonight. So I said, looks like I'm going to watch Riot City.
After you win the big gold, the RCW Tag Team Championships, is that what they're after? But he's also a former RCW champion. And now look, Cadie Tray may want to turn his back around.
Had a really good conversation with Devious Cass earlier today. That was fantastic. I hear that kid's going places. I did, man. I had a blast.
Remember when these guys
took in some wrestling.
I absolutely do. Hold on,
took in some sights.
Kick out again. Back at
slept most of the day today. I'll probably sleep tonight. Not looking forward to work tomorrow. But the bright side is I just got to get through 2 days, and I got 2 more off.
That match changed Banjo Powers. Became a fan favorite after that. Wasn't too long. He hooked up with Party Guy Ty, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Right across the arm of Cadie Tray. They seem to be controlling the more experience of this 3-man quartet.
It was a very productive trip.
Who's the 4th?
Say the very least.
Well, there might be a SWAT 3, who knows?
Hey, weren't you SWAT 3 at one point?
Well, I was more like SWAT 5.
Here we go, arm rung up.
Oh, time drop.
Atomic drop, ringing the bell.
And he did. He gave him a bell clap. Watch out.
Oh, there's no place for that.
Oh, he's got him by the nips.
Is cranking it all the way.
He has got him. He is trying to tune Tokyo on Cadie Tray.
In the RCW rulebook of what you can.
Paul, do you know what the card looks like for that show?
Got it to again. Well, Party Guy Ty just pulling out all the favorites from his playbook.
Oh, Angus, it's been all party hard to open up this match.
It really has. Cadie Tray is in a bit of trouble here. SWAT 1 on the outside has got to think about how he's going to get into this one. But watch Party Guy Ty. Oh,
he caught Tray coming in. Are you going to be in your typical seat? I guess my question should be, am I going to get to see you give somebody the middle finger? Because I don't think it's a WAW show that you're at.
Watch this.
That I don't see you slip the bird somewhere.
Thinking about it too much, and now here comes Cadie.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, my God. Super Russian leg sweep.
Wow, that was very nice by Cadie Tray.
Thanks to the interference of SWAT 1, Cadie Tray has trained his boys well, Jimmy.
All he needed was an opening. That's all a veteran like Cadie Tray needs, is just one little slither of a cracked door, and he's in there. That's how we got the RCW title, and that's how I think you can guide these boys to the RCW tag titles eventually. Oh, look, I think title picture gold is definitely in the future of Cadie Tray and SWAT. These guys, they started as a bit of a, dare I say, a bit of a joke, but they've really come into their own, Jimmy. One of the more threatening, dominant teams here in Riot City. They just need to start picking
Cadie Tray's wasting time.
That's eluding them right now.
There's a new mean streak since RCW 300. You've seen that, right? You've seen it in the videos that have been posting to social media, the way they carry themselves. They're more focused and serious than ever.
Hey, Cadie Tray used to go by the dog. He certainly still got that dog in him. A vicious side of Cadie Tray needs to be unlocked once again.
Oh, I love that. Just a momentum flurry there. That basement drop kick. The cover this time again. Just the 2.
I feel like this is a different member of SWAT. I feel like this is a different guy. That is the beautiful thing about having SWAT. You can people under a hood. You can just interchange them if you need to.
Being well executed. Did you see that? SWAT 2 interfering on the outside this time. The referee didn't see it.
Hey, I've got no sympathy for the guys.
Okay, Paul. I know you're excited. Gore, baby.
Have you got issues with Haley Hendricks?
Not necessarily, but I've got issues with people sticking their nose in business. That's not any of their concern. They did not need to come out at Mainstream Mayhem to help Hayter. They're on this.
Oh, right in front of Banjo.
Riot City Wrestling to make it all fun and happy.
Hey, I would rather a fun and happy Riot City than whatever you've got in your sick, twisted mind. And now Banjo trying to interject himself here. Referee says no, the tag needs to be made. But meanwhile, Party Guy catching in the midsection of SWAT 1 with those strikes.
Sometimes that frustration of wanting to get in the ring to help your partner can actually just do more harm than good.
Oh, nice. That European there. Catching Party Guy.
I'm going to have to go back and look at the other SWAT
Inside
matches.
out like a disco ball.
I think we had a switcheroo pulled on us.
Out again.
Gotta say, I love the growth of SWAT during this match. It's slowly but surely we are seeing these young fellas, whoever they are, under the learning tree of Katie Tray, just grow as competitors.
Well, it's fascinating. They started out as Katie Tray's hired goons, and here they are, fully fledged members of the Riot City roster. One of the more unique and interesting stories here in Riot City. Again, double team. Watch this. Up and down goes Katie Tray with
assisted the elbow.
Motion right there. That was a thing of beauty.
Cover, hooks, leg, and just a kick out again. Wow, Party Guy.
Well, you know, SWAT 1 has got to have a strong back to carry the dead weight of Katie Tray.
Opening contest here at Heavy is the crown, ladies and gentlemen. We could be seeing the next #1 contenders for the RCW Tag Team titles right before our very eyes.
And who's going to be the champions when we get to the end of tonight? It could be CBTM, it could be the Armstrongs, the former champions, cashing in their rematch. Oh, big.
Oh, no, Katie ate that.
Staggering Katie Tray. Banjo is primed. He's ready. He's wanting that tag.
Put him right under the jaw, and that has stunned Katie. SWAT 1 is reaching out for the tag, but Katie Tray doesn't really know where he is. Hey.
Oh, no. Fingertips away, and Katie Tray just cutting off the tag.
He came to right to the back of Party Guy.
You see the frustration in
I do not yet,
Powers.
Paul.
Fresh as a daisy on the outside, just can't get involved in this one. And look at this.
The next show is going to be, I got to get in touch with Wilson Dyer, actually, and Lobo. It's going to be John Cable and Lobo against
sometimes helping your partner
Goth and Dyer. I'm going to give Goth another shot.
That referee's going to come straight over to you. And the other team are going to take advantage.
And then if I can get another one in, we will. But I don't know yet. That may be an October thing. Or an October thing.
Fingertips.
Watch Katie Tray now going up, and Party Guy back.
Oh, backstabber. Caught him.
Right to the spine of Katie Tray. This might be the opening that Party Guy needs here, Angus.
Oh, huge opportunity. Best opportunity Party Guy has had thus far. Unfortunately, not in his half of the ring.
Look at Banjo pacing back and forth. He's got that energy in him. He's fresh.
Yeah, Party Guy got to crawl. I think Katie Tray's closer to SWAT 1.
Tag made.
Both men, though, make the tag. Here comes Banjo.
Here we go, House of Fire.
Banjo Powers again takes down SWAT 1.
Still got that hot shot in him. Coming in like a blaze of glory. Here he comes.
And head scissor. Snapped him over.
SWAT 1, I think, spiked himself.
Hard.
And here we go.
Hard.
Banjo firing off. Flurry of offense here.
Oh,
No,
cut
just
off.
to the midsection. Took too much time, Jimmy.
That's exactly what happens when you just shuck and dive for the crowd.
Wait. I think Banjo going for a DDT.
Nope.
Gets caught by the stronger SWAT 1 who
Nice
gets staggered
jumping
with a
knee strike.
lift. Oh, no. Could we see it? Banji.
Got him. Make that cover. Let's go.
Could be all she wrote. Hooks the outside
1,
leg. Cover
2.
through.
Oh, Katie Tray, you son of a bitch.
Possible minute.
The fans are not liking that one.
Katie Tray doesn't care. He hasn't cared for a long time what these people think about him.
Katie Tray now gets caught by Party Guy coming in with his buddy. It's all breaking down here.
Yeah, ref has lost complete control of this match.
Oh,
The
shit.
first match of the evening.
Just hurled out, Party Guys. Tag made.
The crown.
I think this would be an
Tag made.
upset.
Here comes
Are we
Katie
about
Tray.
to see an upset to start the show?
Look at this Banjo Powers in a 2-on-1 situation.
Oh my God,
Clothesline.
double clothesline. That one doesn't
1,
succeed very often.
2.
In this case it does.
Oh, okay.
Almost
Time
got
makes
the
a save.
three.
Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
tip for tat. Whatever you can do, I can do right back
Whew.
to you. Party Guy breaking up the pin.
It's giving me a heart attack.
And now it feels like almost back to square one here. Neither team has the advantage, Jimmy.
Hey, this match is far more
Stunner.
Party Popper out of nowhere.
far more important than meets the eye. Like I said earlier, we could be looking at the next challenges for the RCW Tag Team titles.
Oh, there's that
Oh.
roundhouse.
Beautiful.
Went for that earlier, couldn't quite connect.
Disaster
This time,
kick on the
catches
money.
SWAT 1.
I see you on that.
Right now. Who is
Oh,
even
Paul,
legal?
I'll get with you.
Banjo
We'll
Powers,
figure it
I
out.
believe, and Katie Tray.
Party Guy still has the glass.
Had to
on. Always
reprioritize a lot of
amazing
different
how that-
things over the last couple of
This
days.
deep into a match. It's like it
For
defines
obvious
gravity
reasons.
in more ways than one.
Like Tarzan grip to his face.
Here we go, going up top, and oh, did you see that?
Oh,
SWAT
SWAT pulled him out.
SWAT 1 to safety.
I was thinking, how are they going to perform a SWAT
That's not
swap
real
with Party
safety
Guy
with
looking
Ty
at
on
it?
the
Hang
top
here we go,
row.
Party Guy.
Oh my God!
I told you.
Elbow drop to the outside.
You just gave him a bigger
Risking it all to
target.
Take out both members of SWAT.
Meanwhile, Cadie, Kray, Banjo still the legal participants.
No love lost between these two individuals on a singles
Oh no!
competitive basis.
Oh, went for that backdrop driver. Gets
Oh,
caught with a
Poison Rana pulls it off.
On the top of his head.
And Cadie, Kray in the
Tag.
unfriendly
Here
part
goes
of
Party
town.
Guy Ty.
Because Party Guy's back up.
Oh,
No
Katie's
backup
going
on this before.
up.
The numbers game was in SWAT and Katie's advantage. Now it looks like Party Hard have taken back control.
Here we go.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Look at
We
this.
just seen.
Some sort of elevated DDT doomsday device.
That's it.
The job done for Party Hard.
I don't know what to do if you're Katie Trey, man. You've got to go to the drawing board. You've got to figure something out. This is a former RCW champion. Had a year run with the belt.
Whip and run out. Right
And
out of the party
since
book.
losing it,
Hey, that's the first time they've hit it.
has
I
not
think that
really
one's gonna
hit a
stay in
stride
the repertoire because
coming
that
back.
was awesome. Party Hard victorious here in our opening contest. Huge ramifications, I believe, for the tag team division, Jimmy.
Angus, where does this leave Katie now? You thought what happened last month at Mean Street Mayhem was something. How just fired up is Katie Trey gonna
Nice
be?
win
Now
right
that he's
there
lost
for
again here at the Goodwood
Party
Community
Hard.
Look, it's going to be interesting, of course.
Hopefully
coming up
we're
in October,
gearing
we've got the Riot
towards
City Rumble.
Vinny and Snaxx.
Katie Trey needs to set his eyes on the
There
biggest
is a story
prize
there
of
with
all.
how
Because what's left
Vinny and
for him,
Snaxx pulled
you said
that
it
win
right, he
initially
lost
to get
Haley
to
Hendricks.
the
He lost to
Armstrongs
Party Hard
and get
right now.
to
Katie Trey,
the
I agree with
championships
you.
that's now
The lowest
around their
point of
waist.
his career right now, Jimmy C.
and dropped by his own SWAT here at the entrance ramp. Meanwhile, Party Hard celebrating
Paul
a well-earned victory. over
says
Oh, yeah,
Katie
let's talk
Trey
all
is the
about Party
new
Hard, and of
Mr.
course,
Cliff.
Party Guy Ty returning at Fringe
very possible.
Mania. Ever since then, it's been strength to strength to strength. And these guys, I believe, are poised to capture those tag team titles whenever the opportunity next presents itself.
You've got to imagine tonight, I have a feeling, I
Yep.
think they want to root for the Armstrongs. They're going to be rooting for CBTM because they want to be the ones to take the tag titles from them.
All right, let's go back to James Dalton center ring for our next matchup.
All right, who we got? What's happening next? Good opening match there. They had me fooled for a minute. I thought they were going to do the impossible. Why are we watching him in the bathroom? That makes me feel weird. Gouda. Cheese, please. You beauty. James Kray. Look in the background there. Bob and Jimmy C having a conversation. See an Easter egg there. Okay. All right, there are definitely some stakes here. There he is. He is a bitter old bastard.
And not only do we have Riot City Rumble implications on this one, but of course, let's cast our minds all the way back to Battle for Supremacy in December of last year. It was B.O.B and Kaitoa. They were teammates. They were the Enterprise. And on that night,
Yeah, there's history
after a
here.
loss, B.O.B decides to take his frustrations out on the young Kaitoa, dissolves the friendship, and finally, after months and months, we'll see them come to blows, Jimmy.
Yeah, I know you were a bit involved in that, and let's be honest, B.O.B's career is so much better without dragging that kid around.
Of course, you're referencing the fact that Bob and Izzy Shaw were involved for a period of time there until that situation blew up in Bob's face as well.
Yeah, he cut the dead weight. Here he comes.
Kaitoa.
Well, the young man, Kaitoa, coming out here.
Kaitoa is definitely one to be watching.
Kaitoa has been on the roll of his life lately, making huge waves all around Australia. Unfortunately, unsuccessful at RCW 300, Jimmy.
Well, the old adage is, Angus, you always want to be number one. Tonight, you want to be anything but. For Kaitoa and Bob, the loser will enter the
I think Bob wins this match. I think you have Kaitoa fight from underneath at the Rumble.
About Bob.
I don't think it's his year. I think that did you put him in at one and he goes damn near the distance. You build a little bit of sympathy on him.
Ways, you know, this generation, you have to do everything right, you have to do everything by the book. It's kind of rubbed Kaitoa the wrong way.
Well, look, can you blame Kaitoa? He's never had a real chance to get his comeuppance back on Bob since that night. And that was 8 months ago. 8 months of frustration for someone like Kaitoa, who's chomping at the bit for competition. You got to know tonight he's going to go 100% all out, because if he loses, he has the toughest draw of all. Number one, the Doomsday draw in the Riot City Rumble.
The path to the RCW Grand Championship will be hell for one of these men, whoever walks out the loser.
Watch out. You have your back turned and Bob is crouched and ready.
His eyes off of Kaitoa.
He knows.
UK Paul, who you got here?
Kaitoa can be. He knows how
Loser's
Kaitoa
coming in at number one for the Rumble.
He's getting better and better every day.
Watch out. Watch out. I told you. Oh, he just set him up and turned him inside out.
Jumping in from the start.
I admire that, Angus.
Not surprising from Bob to attack him from behind. That's
yeah,
exactly
same.
what he did back at Battle for Supremacy.
There's so much on the line.
All right, referee calls for the belt. Bob just raining blows down on the young Kaitoa. These two were friends. They were tag team partners. Kaitoa took Bob to the highest heights of his career here.
Kaitoa took Bob.
Absolutely.
I see. It's just your mind's coming in with the whole Bob and Izzy Shaw thing. You still hold a grudge. I get it. You're a weak-minded individual sometimes, Angus. However, Bob is just taking matters in his own hands. How important this match is. He doesn't want to enter number one in the freaking Rumble. He does.
Look. They both took each other to the highest points. That's the point I'm getting at. Together.
Well, that's not what you just said, Angus. You just said that Kaitoa took Bob to the heights. That's what you said.
Not sure, Jimmy.
This generation just
nice.
Everything. You have to be
beautiful,
so prim and proper.
Well, look at this generation taking it to Bob with that Pele kick, that Matrix-like tip up as well.
Oh, counter.
Been
off the ropes, up and over goes Kaitoa.
Oh,
nice drop kick.
Massive drop kick from the young Kaitoa.
Beautiful vertical leap.
Well, look, Kaitoa, the wind is in his sails. His tail is up. Here he goes.
Right out, Bob.
Nope, after the apron.
Oh,
caught him.
Gum and Geary, they're staggering Bob. Watch the KNM.
Got him.
Never misses.
Phenomenal forearm. That was great. Channeled his inner AJ Styles there.
Position, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm flying solo. But watch Kaitoa up on top. Could be looking for that 054, but Jimmy C.
Wait, Jimmy C is on the apron.
What is he doing out there?
He's distracting. He's causing a distraction.
Jimmy C is up on the apron, distracting Kaitoa.
Oh.
I think he slid something in the ring. Is that a boxing glove?
That is a boxing glove.
Just slid a boxing glove in for Bob. And mouthing off to Nacho Man. Watch the glove.
Cleaned his
Bob
clock.
With that baseball glove. The boxing glove, I should say. The cover, 2, 3.
Oh.
What have we just seen here?
Kaitoa just got knocked the fuck out.
Oh, look, bitter old bastard Bob. Victorious.
And is now coming in number one.
Of Jimmy C, who only moments ago was sitting here on commentary with me. What is this all about?
This is the guy.
We saw that there was
this is who Jimmy C's been courting.
In some of those backstage interviews, but I never thought I'd see this. Although I suppose it makes sense. Jimmy C has been without a client for quite some time now, and we could be looking at his latest acquisition. I'm not sure.
I like this pair.
These two together. I'm not sure what they have in common, but clearly their interests have aligned. And now you got to wonder what's next for Kaitoa. Surely a rematch is in order. Surely Kaitoa.
Yeah, this can't be done there.
Another chance at B.O.B. That was just caught him completely.
Paul, looks like we
off
pulled
guard.
that one.
And now the young man
Reality sets in for Kaitoa that he is going to come into number 1 at the Riot City Rumble.
Anything can happen here at Riot City Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. We have just witnessed B.O.B. defeat Kaitoa. We have just witnessed Jimmy C, of all people, coming out to B.O.B.'s aid.
We should have saw that coming.
Here? Well, I'll tell you where we go. Coming up next, we have an all-star, huge three-way triple threat match. We're going to have Redsmash, we're going to have Ben Braxton, and we're going to have the returning Kit, a guy we have not seen in Riot City Wrestling quite some time. In the meantime, though, let's go back to centering. Let's go back to Layla.
Shocking moment number 1 right there. All right. Give me 1 minute, guys. I'll be right back while this is getting underway.
Debut in Riot City Wrestling that I've been looking forward to since it was announced. The essential Ben Braxton, all the way from MUI Pro, the current MUI Pro heavyweight champion here in a Riot City Wrestling ring. This man comes with a high pedigree, trained by the House of Free Fighting over in Newcastle, has cut his teeth in PWA, and here he is set to debut in Riot City Wrestling. As I am joined for the first time in several months, very happy to say, back at the broadcast position, it's Sean Thomas.
I mean, hello, good evening, and good night here. Sean Thomas back. Apparently, I just got told by Big Brody Marshall here that apparently, look, I'm not going to say it's a throne, I'm not going to say I'm wearing a crown, but I'm going to say thank you for Jimmy C for keeping the seat warm for me, and I get to be front row and center for some triple threat action here as we have Redsmash once again into the fray. And I will say, Angus, I mean, it'd be nothing if I didn't bring a bit of the Bard with us, of course, because
please do.
So saith the Bard, so saith us here at Riot City Wrestling, for within the hollow crown that rounds the mortal temple of a king keeps death his court. And among many things tonight, we are going to find out who is the true king tonight. Is it indeed the new king of the mountaintop, the new king of the castle, with our new RCW Grand Champion, Matt Hayter, or will the Dark King add another accolade to his extensive resume here tonight?
All those questions remain to be answered. Redsmash makes up the final member of this triple threat. We're about to get set for a huge night of action that's already been unpredictable as ever. Of course, Jimmy C.
All right, we got everybody in the ring. Who are you going with, Paul?
And here we go.
We talk about Redsmash once again being back into the fray here, looking to.
I feel like we should go Redsmash because he's
keep in mind for Ben Braxton here,
talent
right,
that's Riot City, but I don't know.
This is a brand new debut for Ben Braxton, and of course has Kit now slamming Redsmash. We have.
I really like this Ben Braxton guy.
In about 3 years here at RCW.
Absolutely, I remember calling his last matches here. Never thought I'd see him again in a Riot City Wrestling ring. I'm pinching myself because if you've not been familiar with Kit, this guy is one hell of an athlete.
Yeah, he is. He's been tearing it up in ACW too.
One thing that is definitely different about Kit here is a brand new attitude here in RCW. The man has to be sure not to let his temper get the better of him, and that is going to be very important against the juggernaut, the behemoth that is Ben Braxton. And I'll tell you what, if you have never seen Braxton before in a wrestling ring, be prepared to see a man
impressive.
Moving in a way that
this is a first-time watch, I think, for Braxton for me.
Yeah, Ben Braxton standing all of 6'3". This guy is built. He is impressive. Of course, current Newcastle Pro Heavyweight Champion actually defeated Rig to win that title. And of course, the Riot City Wrestling fans very familiar with Rig. Ran roughshod over this place a few years ago.
You can see here now, this is exactly what the triple threat dynamic, the three-way dynamic is all about. You have to stick to your strengths here.
Watch out here.
Redsmash is not going to win the power game, but he's absolutely going to win in speed, in dexterity, and in moments.
Redsmash back from a successful tour of America. Watch this, hold on. Arm drag takeover at that time.
Especially in these kind of matches here is where you have to have eyes in the back of your head. Now, I've got to say, for someone like Redsmash, oh my God, I do not know how that is possible with that mask.
Yeah, kick landing nearly on his head there.
Awkward land for sure.
Braxton is back to his feet and back in the ring here, standing against Redsmash, who comes off the ropes. Hurricane Rana attempt.
Oh, that's not going to end well.
Say, Braxton already learning from what he scattered from the outside. Almost going for a buckle bomb there. If you are Redsmash, is this really the wisest move? Bringing yourself not only up high in the air, but that close to the man. Well, case in point.
All that. He just got caught.
Spot on analysis there, Sean, because right now, Braxton using his strength to send him head over heels, but Redsmash lands on his feet this time. Up and over off the ropes, and look at the height on that leapfrog of Braxton.
Damn.
I was about to say, if you are Redsmash, you absolutely need to be using that dexterity.
Wow, that was impressive.
But against someone like the Exception, the man has size, strength, and speed. He can go tit for tat with most cruiserweights here in the country.
He's truly the triple threat, is Ben Braxton. Meanwhile, you see on the outside there, Kit and Redsmash teeing off with each other.
Oh my God. Braxton,
watch out.
What the hell has he got set?
Oh.
Gets caught that Garmin Geary by Redsmash. And Kit back in the ring.
You know what, if Braxton has the strength and if Redsmash has the speed, it is going to be the tenacity and the ferocity.
What's Kit going to do here?
Bring to the table. 3 years the man has been pining and absolutely accelerating his craft throughout the wrestling industry here. And now back in RCW looking.
Caught him.
Huge crash into the scene.
That explosive suplex there from Kit. Unbelievable. Of course, you know.
Redsmash rolls out to the floor. That's smart.
Kit, I believe, when he was called Kit Condor at the time. And Redsmash, very similar positions. Of course, Kit left Riot City Wrestling to go elsewhere. In the meantime, Redsmash has come onto the scene just like a house on fire.
Watch out.
He made a name for himself, Sean.
Remembering, of course, the man formerly known as Kit Condor, back as Kit.
Nope.
Tag team wrestler in his
Suckered him in, said, fuck you guys, not doing it.
Absolutely flourishing as a solo wrestler. And this is the thing, Kid needs to be careful now to not let his ego get the better of him. Not just the aggression, it's the ego.
Oh, he's going to catch it on Kit.
And Redsmash now lighting up Kit's stomach.
Redsmash trying for this one again. Braxton, though. Oh, Redsmash deals with him. But Kit has Redsmash in a precarious
Honestly,
position.
oh my God!
What?
Oh! Braxton almost catching Smash on the outside, and honestly, I think that is how you have to deal with Ben Braxton. Keep your distance from him, keep him out of the ring, and then maybe jump on top of him while you're at it.
Well, the Ariara moonsault to the outside. I don't think that was originally Redsmash's game plan. Extremely effective.
Nope, he improvised.
Oh my God!
Oh, shit.
Angus, not sure if you saw that. That was Redsmash straight dumped on top of his head by Kit. Doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to be effective.
I'll say. And now Kit, you like that tenacity? Look at that cover. Just the 2 count.
And you have to wonder as well.
Now this is where Kit is dangerous.
These 3 men jockeying for position, using all the tools in their belt. And the fact of the matter is, a win here means that the brass, and I'm talking about Big Brody Marshall, who I saw just not too long ago, is going to be watching intently here, potentially looking for a juggernaut driver.
Countered.
Right, this time by Redsmash. Sends Kit head over heels in the corner. Big forearm.
Hold on.
Aggressive Redsmash.
Angus, we got Braxton in the other opposite corner there. Up and over, outside the ring. Oh my God, well.
To the outside.
Oh.
Hitting hard on the concrete. Hard on the timber, I should say. But Braxton.
Look at the speed. Look how quickly.
This dude is impressive.
Out of the ring, on top of the apron.
Oh, this Braxton's the real deal. Don't
Oof.
be surprised with what he can pull up, because this guy, just one of the most unbelievable talents in the country. And you're seeing it right now.
Wow.
Lion salt.
From the outside
1,
to the
2.
inside. The Lions
Oh.
kick out.
Again, Braxton, 6'3", you said it before, should not be able to move as agile as he does. The man has scary speed.
I'd estimate 150, maybe 120 kilos of pure muscle.
Braxton is definitely impressive.
A red smash, up and over, and again,
Side
you
set.
can really just find a chink in
Oh,
the armor.
shit.
That is Ben Braxton's game plan here thus far. How exactly? Oh, you don't. That's the answer.
And you know, you're talking about when Ben Braxton's former.
What is Braxton gonna do next?
He ran roughshod, but Ben Braxton.
Oh, I landed on his feet.
To a whole other level here.
Shooting star.
Standing shooting star press.
Oh, at the very last moment, saving the match. I want to point out as well, when he went for the Lions up the second time, no hands necessary.
Oh, I've never seen that before. I think this guy might give Kaitoa a run for his money when it comes to the high flying department.
3 men
And the dude is
here
6'3".
showing out, showing hard and showing strong at heavy as the crown, and you know, Big Brody Marshall watching from the back. Brody Marshall, I'll talk to you directly. These are the 3 men that you need to be looking at for opportunities further down the line.
Oh, definitely. Great to see Kit back here. Great to see Redsmash, as always. But Ben Braxton right now showing me something I've not seen before in a Riot City wrestling ring. This guy, the total package, I have to say.
At this point, it is a battle of attrition between the 3 of them.
Oh, my
Oh, shit.
Good God.
And he chops as hard as Grim.
Up and over. Oh, my God. An assisted Pele kick, want it or not.
And watch this. Going for that maybe a half and half suplex. Change
No.
mind here. Oh, my God. He calls this the goal. No, he doesn't.
Oh, countered.
Into the crucifix bomb.
No.
I've never seen the game changer changed into a crucifix bomb. What the hell?
Yeah, I was ready to call it right then and there. Oh, Kit into
What the hell?
Canadian Destroyer from the hand scissors. What are we seeing here?
Redsmash and Kit, all 3 of them are just inventing moves as they go. You can have a game plan. There's no way, and you saw there.
Yeah, Kit went for that CT knee, gets caught by a
Standing shooting star.
This time from Redsmash.
Yeah, Smash saying anything you can do, Braxton, I can do better. At this point, this is a crucial moment.
Wow,
for
this is a
Redsmash
great triple
here.
threat
He has
match.
to capitalize. The exception is down on the ground. Kit is at his leisure here.
Listen to the fans, Sean.
I echo that sentiment.
Do not let out those chants.
All 3 of these guys are
Awesome
looking
indeed.
fantastic.
Hold on. Redsmash, I don't think, is potentially aware. Wait, a Phoenix
Nope.
Splash!
No Phoenix Splash this time. However, Braxton catches him.
Oh, good Lord. Oh!
Did you see that? The torque on that twisting vertical suplex.
Oh, my
Oh.
Caught with that back elbow from Kit.
Yeah, the hidden blade from Kit pulling out of his arsenal now, going for that juggernaut driver.
Yeah.
Oh!
Got
The
him.
juggernaut driver hits 2.
Smashes down.
No.
Oh my God.
If
Wow.
that was the moment for Kit to win, that may have been the last opportunity he would
Look
get.
at his
the very least.
chest.
That
Do you
was
see
the
Kit's
best one.
chest?
Oh my
It's
God.
all
Do you
welted
smell
up.
smoke? Because the
Oh
Goodwood
my
Community
God.
Center is on fire right now.
Wait a second. Styles clash.
Smash Clash! Smash Clash! Yes!
Here we go. Cover again, 2. Oh my God.
No.
And again, notice how Redsmash and Kid are simply leaving Braxton alone and trying to just at least bring one down for the 3 count. Now, don't know how. Oh my!
Went for that X Factor, spiking Braxton right on the crown of his head.
You have to wonder now what exactly
Heavy as the crown.
his arsenal here. If
It's the name of the show.
About 20 different things the man knows how to do. Choices, choices, choices.
Send into the heavens.
Oh.
450.
Again, nobody home.
Notice that Braxton had it scouted there.
Yeah,
Ran into that reverse elbow.
Able to execute that moonsault. Again, nobody home.
Oh!
That one, the slick kick.
And a kip up.
Getting the job done, but watch out because Kit right behind you. Cover. Schoolboy roll up 2 again.
And at this point in the match, that is exactly what you need to do.
Oh my God.
Hold on.
Kit.
Hey, elbow pads, knee pad is down.
Nobody there.
This time. Watch Braxton. Can he hit it this time?
Oh my God.
He does. Cover. 1, 2. What a match. All 3 of these guys just busted their asses.
A victory as you can get if you are Ben Braxton.
Fantastic. I love that. Ben Braxton is on the radar
when
now.
Your other opponent is on the ground, all you need is 3 seconds, and Ben Braxton in 3 seconds has proven
This guy is massive.
He's a person to look out for here in RCW.
Sean, I'm going to need a second after that. That was just unbelievable. And
Right,
I
Angus?
threw that word around a lot. Unbelievable. Some of the things these guys did in that match, I have never seen before. I've been a wrestling fan all my life, and what these guys have just pulled off here is unbelievable.
Simply, it doesn't matter where
That was a great match.
Tonight at Riot City Wrestling, it's always about.
That's definitely the front runner for match of the show so far.
It doesn't matter if you're Cadie, Kray, and the SWAT. It doesn't matter if you're Party Hard. It doesn't matter if you're Ben Braxton and the rest. You are looking to simply put, be different and stand out.
We are back at the Goodwood Community Set. Hey man, I hope there's no hard feelings between the video that went out during the week because, you know, I rewatched the last time you were here for a championship match and it was beautiful. Miki was there, your daughter was there, you kissed her on the head, you went out there and you won the championship. How about this? Because I'm a nice guy, how about for a bit of good luck you kiss my championship? Because you're going to need all the luck that you can get tonight. Yeah?
Ooh.
Good luck out there.
Don't need it.
Okay. Sabbath slapped the shit out of Hayter right there. All right, here we go. Hugh Beauty and James Kray. Winner becomes the #1 contender for the Emerald Crown, which I don't know if that's much of a prize considering you got to go through Super Sigma to win that at this point. Sounds way easier said than done.
Well, you got Lord of the Rings, you got Star Wars, you got Back to the Future, and of course you have the Ashes series here in Riot City Wrestling. And Big Brody Marshall just elevating the stakes even higher. The winner of this match will get a future shot at the Emerald Crown, Sean.
You know, it's been all about stakes here tonight. We saw early in the night.
All right, here we go.
Kaitoa is, well, the unlucky one in the draw who will be taking #1 in the Riot City Rumble. We got a bit of positive stakes here as you said, Sigma, I'm sure, is watching intently here tonight to see what transpires.
James Kray has never been
Stop sleeping on James Kray.
Tonight could punch his ticket, win the Ashes, and get even closer.
You still around, UK Paul? Who you got in this if you are?
He's going to do whatever he takes to bring that title home.
Yeah, I've said this time and time again. James Kray wrestles with a perpetual chip on his shoulder. It lives there. He feeds it. It breathes. It lives. And this is exactly what that chip on the shoulder is leading up to. This sort of opportunity.
Here he comes.
Always a great reception for Hugh Beauty here in the Goodwood Community Center. Of course, Hugh Beauty, he was victorious in that first match of the Ashes series. James Kray was victorious in the second, which brings us here tonight, the decider, the rubber match, Sean. Who you got?
Well, I can't tell you who I've got. I can tell you one thing, that this is going to come down to who has been studying each other more. But you know what? You pulled my leg. James Kray has got it done. I think James Kray simply wants it more, and James Kray surely has that loss seeding. He has let it fester. He has let it fester inside of him.
I like his logic, but just the optic of Sigma being a heel, I think Beauty's probably going to end up taking this.
With controversial circumstances, James Kray reckons he never.
But you should not sleep on James Kray. The dude's tremendous inside the ring.
The truth behind that one. What we can tell you is it's level playing fields with all the marbles on the line.
Well, that's it. It is Indian Deathlock versus the Ron Miller special here. Both men, I'm sure, would love to make the other tap out and really put a feather in their cap.
Here we go.
Both men immediately barreling into each other.
Here we go, hard Irish whip, European uppercut combination from Hugh Beauty. Major ramifications, major stakes. Arguably the biggest match of Hugh Beauty's career, dare I say.
Well, for both Hugh Beauty and James Kray,
sizing him up and delivers an open hand.
Whoa.
Not this time. No wicket, says Josh Stewart.
He caught him in the
We knew
throat.
it was about the Ashes series, but we did not know that there was an Emerald Crown contendership on the line at that point. We now know the stakes have immediately been raised. What was simply potentially a rubber match and for bragging rights has now transformed into something far bigger. You get the opportunity to go against the superhero of Riot City himself.
So if I purchase my Saka membership, do I get to see the winner of this at the end of the year at the Adelaide Oval?
You are, look, I'm an analyst, I understand that, but anything cricket related, you are getting crickets from me.
Okay, all right, fair enough. James Kray is just using every part of the ring as a weapon, as you just see there. Breaks the count again.
No, I wouldn't have. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess you kind of had to. But I would put it in a position, count out to win. Let him count out the opposition.
Treat this a little bit more seriously.
Well, you've got to be serious whenever gold is on the line. Watch Hugh Beauty now going for, I think, a deep.
No, counter by Kray. Suplex into the corner.
Spiked on his head, and he's back hard into that.
And now you're about to see why James Kray is as dangerous as he is.
I don't want to say dastardly, but it is, and it's not quite dirty either, but it is very visceral offense that James Kray employed. Case in point, he uses the corner as his friend. He uses the apron as his friend. Anything to really put the stink, the extra pain on his opponent.
Oh, definitely. James Kray is crafty. He's a ring general, been at this almost 10 years now. So he knows what he's doing inside that squared circle. I believe his 10-year anniversary coming up in October, if I'm not mistaken. So he's going to be looking at the horizon for that one, Sean.
You know, James Kray has spent some time in Japan. He has been honing his craft time and time again, trying to better himself and trying to force opportunity, force those chances, and force people to recognize him.
Yeah, James Kray under the tutelage of Taka Michinoku and the Just Tap Out Academy. I believe he's heading back to Japan very soon as well. Wouldn't he love to head back?
Stay on top of him, Kray.
And maybe even the Emerald Crown holder.
That's it. James Kray versus Sigma. Hell, Hugh Beauty versus Sigma. Both men that Sigma has not faced, at least for the Emerald Crown. At this point, of course, we are going to see Sigma later on tonight.
Hell, both of them.
Yeah, Sigma facing off against Brody Hunter later for the Emerald Crown in a Heroes trial. But watch this now. Going, I believe.
Hold on.
Is that the
Indian Deathlock?
He's got it locked in.
Is the Indian Deathlock. Hugh Beauty has that one in, but James Kray's got the ankle, twisting the ankle this time, reversing.
Reversed.
And Hugh could tap out here. He's got to get to the ropes. He's fairly close, and he gets there.
I was going to say, unfortunately, not in the center of the ring, not in prime positioning to have your opponent.
Look at Kray. He's like, I can't release his legs.
Where exactly you have your opponent in the ring at any given time, especially if you're hell-bent on making them tap out.
James Kray just arguing with the referee there. Maybe thinking the count didn't need to be broken. The hold didn't need to be broken. James Kray got to make sure that he doesn't fall into circumstances like we saw in the first match, where the referee called it as a submission, Sean, but James adamant he did not tap out.
Kray is not looking to make the same mistake.
I was watching that show. I've seen that show. I don't think that was a tap.
He sees it like a shark smelling blood. He is now attacking the lower body, the knees of Hugh Beauty, which may already be injured.
Well, James Kray
into the ropes.
surgically on those legs of Hugh Beauty. In the last 2 matches, these guys
chopped
had,
the back of his knee.
Continuing that focus, continuing the punishment is James Kray.
You know, notice there as well, James Kray was fully aware that Hugh Beauty was already at the ropes, but he utilized the 5 count because he knows every second counts, every strike, every wallop is just going to simply chip away at
Just
your
being
opponent.
mean with it.
Oh, James Kray knows exactly.
Kray don't give a fuck.
He definitely has not strayed from that game plan. And you can see here, hold on, gets caught by Hugh Beauty, but James again has an answer for everything tonight, Sean.
Yeah, James Kray has really been on top in the dominant position for the majority of this match here.
Oof.
Hugh Beauty is really going to have to focus on that heart, focus on that will to survive and to endure. He's really going to have to use the focus of the crowd here, potentially hoisting up James
Kray.
Kray.
In that fireman's carry position, there we go, slamming Kray down to the mat. Watch Hugh Beauty off the second rope, the springboard
with an elbow
drop right to the heart of James Kray. The far leg is hooked and a 2 count only.
Hugh Beauty is a very interesting case here in RCW. He has a very eclectic moveset. He's not entirely a high flyer, not entirely a technician, not entirely a submission specialist. He dabbles in each one of them, and really he does become a difficult opponent
face
to
lock.
study for, because he
Beauty picking up Kray.
switches between those modes depending
Kray's
on
going to find a counter.
In cricket terms, Sean, we call that an all-round.
Drops down. Smart.
Batting probably at number 6. Could bowl some
Shots to
maybe
the
a
ribs.
spin too.
Oh, but he ate that
I think
jawbreaker.
myself and James Kray share the same
Oh,
appreciation for
came
cricket.
back with a lariat. Just took Beauty's
Vicious
head off.
lariat.
Yeah, absolutely. James Kray, though, cover this time.
Cover.
Outside leg.
No, sir.
Again,
Hugh Beauty said,
2
not
count.
today.
Referee Josh Stewart.
Nay,
One
not
of the
happening.
first pinfalls here in the match as we're finally trying to maybe stray away from that submission maneuver and simply look for the win, look for that pinfall victory, whatever it takes to call yourself, to be able to crown yourself the #1 contender for the Emerald Crown.
Well, James Kray has been so close to that Emerald Crown title time and time again. He was in the inaugural C4 Absolute Grand Prix. He was a finalist in the 2022 edition of that tournament. And you can see the frustration by James Kray that he has not won that title yet. And he's probably putting all the pressure he can right now on Hugh Beauty.
Talking shit through it too.
Psychological warfare on top of physical damage, and really that is the MO for James Kray. Whatever you can to batter your opponent, even if that's simply
Kray's just having a good time
some
here.
smack.
James Kray never one to let people wonder what he's thinking. He'll tell you what's on his mind. And Hugh Beauty fighting.
Beauty firing out of it. He broke it.
That's really all you can do in that sort of submission. James Kray forcing all of his weight down on what I believe was the left knee there
got him right
of
in the
Hugh Beauty.
spine.
Really, you just have to fire your way out.
Hugh Beauty up to a vertical base. James Kray gets caught there by Hugh Beauty with that short arm clothesline. Hugh Beauty firing up. He's favoring that arm this time.
Really, it's how long can you ignore the pain? How long can you focus on adrenaline and use that to push you through?
Oh, dragon screw leg whip from Hugh Beauty. He's targeting the legs as well. Don't forget, going for that
Indian deadlock. And notice, center of the ring. Center of the ring, Angus.
He's got that perfectly in. Not actually an Indian deathlock. This time it's got a Ron Miller special on.
Oh,
Miller special. It's not even generally Hugh Beauty's move. Whose is it? It's Kray's.
James Kray's, absolutely. And does Kray have a counter?
is Beauty going to beat Kray with his own hold?
The man knows how to put it on. He doesn't know how to deal with somebody else putting it on to him.
And Kray might tap. Kray might tap.
Oh my God.
He's fighting through the pain. But James Kray might be on the
Crowd
cusp of
chanting
submitting
tap,
here.
tap,
even if you
tap,
do, James
tap.
Kray's fist on the ground, how long can you hold on to this? And even if he does escape, what damage has been done to the man?
James Kray, he's got to...
No, he's going to counter into it himself. He does.
Reverse the Ron Miller special.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone reverse a Ron Miller special. And James with that, I believe, a Texas cloverleaf on the lower back and the knee.
Texas cloverleaf for at least a half crab. It's hard to tell from our vantage point. Be that as it may, that is a hand on the rope, and that is a release.
James Kray reluctant.
Kray utilizing that count.
You have to wonder who got the worst of that exchange, unfortunately. Both men suffering severe damage to their knee, the tendons, the ligaments.
James Kray seems to be the one who's up to his feet first here.
I'm all for a triple
Beauty's
threat.
Down.
Sigma, Kray, and Beauty.
Right, that left knee.
See James Kray hobbling over. Both men spot the weakness in the other. Both men have had to utilize the ropes.
Hard knee right to the face. Nothing technical, nothing pretty about that.
You notice that James Kray still having to utilize the ropes to keep him to his feet. And now truly it is a war of attrition.
Spine buster.
Spine buster from Hugh Beauty.
Roll
James
through.
Gray going for what we saw earlier. Oh! Tornado DDT right on his crown. Hooks both legs, the cover. Oh,
No,
and
2
You
count.
have to wonder how much Beauty actually
Just a
got
2.
of that. You saw his feet almost slipped on that turnbuckle, and that is case in point what the Ron Miller special is going to do to you. It simply takes out certain aspects of your moveset, or at the very least, it stops the impact of them.
2 men on very bad wheels right now. It's a war of attrition, to be sure, Sean.
But I don't know how
Yeah,
wide
they've kind
this
of
is
laid it
around
out there.
Beauty
They're
now,
having a pretty
heading to the
goddamn
top
good
once
match, too.
more. At this point, you really need to keep yourself grounded. If James Kray is able to capitalize, case in point now, he's taking far too long.
Yeah, James Kray back to his feet. Look at this, Kray.
Up and there we go.
Just kicked Hugh Beauty's leg out from his leg.
Hugh Beauty, unfortunately, leaving himself a prime target, and now he's going to suffer the consequences.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait a second here.
Kray, I haven't not seen this in years.
Got him.
Power of London. That was Kray's first ever finishing maneuver.
But that could be over.
Could be it tonight.
It is.
No. Was that a 2 count? 2.
That was 3.
Was that 2?
That was 3.
Was that 2?
Oh, that's
It
bullshit.
seems like it. I'm seeing the left shoulder.
Oh, that was
of
3.
Beauty up, but more to the point.
Oh, that's bullshit. That was 3.
Fans saying that was
Kray.
2.
There you go. At least
I see
popular
you.
opinion here says that was a 2
That's
count.
3
and
count.
Be that as it may, the bell has
Question
not
that
rung.
referee.
This match is going to continue.
You could argue now 2 decisions have not gone in James Kray's favor.
You have to wonder whether this is now unfortunately going to go into the, well, be into the mind of James Kray for future use.
Oh,
Wait a
inside
minute.
cradle.
Full package.
Roll up.
Too far close to the ropes, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think you're right. And Hugh just clubbing blow to the back this time. Able to find some adrenaline. Kray cuts that line. Oh my god.
Simply too
Sleeper.
fast, Kray is. And now once again, going back to the well, looking for that tap out, that submission, or at least to choke the life out of Beauty.
Yeah, the referee's got to make sure that's not a rear naked choke at this point. Looks legal from his vantage point.
You have to be really careful here because the referee also
Beauty turning
has a
into
duty
it.
of care
Yep. There you
for
go.
the people in the ring, and he has to decide when are they able to still look after themselves.
Oh,
and
what a
still
knee
actually
strike.
Fight for themselves. If not,
Oh, wait.
Gotch pile driver. Oh my
Oh, cradle pile driver.
Style pile driver. Cover this time. And Hugh Beauty gets his foot on the
Oh,
rope.
come on.
Was that deliberate? Was that muscle memory? Or was that happenstance? Either way,
Well, that was a rare, crucial mistake of James Kray to pin Hugh so close to the ropes.
Kray unfortunately maybe letting the excitement of the moment get the better of him. He knew, and it seems accurate, that he had that match won. Now, despite what he might think about a 2 count or a 3 count, the main thing Kray needs to do now is stay on top of Hugh Beauty. Don't let his disappointment get the better of him and simply batter, bruise, and win.
And this is not something I've seen from the playbook of James Kray before, sending Hugh Beauty up to the top rope.
Well, why not? The last time Hugh Beauty was on the top,
I don't know how this is going to shake.
Make him pay for it.
Hold on. What is James Kray thinking from here?
Is that either a suplex or a driver of some sort?
Whatever he's thinking, it's a match ender.
Oh my God.
Wait a second.
Wait.
What is
Beauty's
Hugh
countering
trying to
here.
do
The strength on display of Hugh Beauty. What?
Will his knees give in? Oh my God!
Oh.
God. Super fireman carry slam. And
Stomp
Hugh
puller.
Beauty, the cover now. 2, 3.
Got him.
Unfortunately,
Although,
what was initially a mistake. for
although,
Hugh Beauty
James
turned
Kray,
into
you
a
have an
mistake for
argument.
James Kray, and the man capitalized.
Well, that was just James Kray's frustration getting the better of him, but take nothing away from Hugh Beauty, the victor of this match, the victor of the series, the #1 contender to the Emerald Crown in the biggest match of his career. Hugh Beauty's victorious.
And waiting in the wings, we know, surely is the Emerald Crown holder himself, Sigma. Hugh Beauty's trials and tribulations are far from over. He has the ashes,
Let's see if
but he
Sigma
does
gets
not
past
have
Brody, huh?
the emerald and gold.
That's right, Hugh Beauty's going to be studying that match tonight between Sigma and Brody Hunter very, very closely, because the winner of that is sure to be Hugh Beauty's future opponent for that Emerald Crown. But Sean, we've got so much more to come. We'll see the Tag Team Championship on the line. We will see the Grand Title on the line. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this.
I don't know what's going on with the sound. I'm just glad to get to hold these championships. Okay. I can't with the sound.
Because now you're not just standing in my way, you're standing with something that I want. As heavy as the crown, there's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, just you, me, and a cold reckoning. You may hold the crown today, but soon the people will see. And when the ice finally cracks beneath your feet, the Emerald Crown will be mine.
All right, man. What up, man? Good to see you. Goth, who you got on this match? You got Brody Hunter or you got Super Sigma?
Ladies and gentlemen, back
Brody Hunter's coming in with something to prove, that's for sure.
Making his way out right now for the Emerald Crown Championship match is Brody Hunter, Sean Thomas.
You know, it was just recently here during our break here that we found out the new Main Street Mayhem that was going to be heading our way September 20th, entitled Matt Hayter the Musical. Good God, that's my editorializing.
You got Brody. You think Brody's going to pull the championship, the Emerald Crown?
The news
Be a big win for him.
The last time we saw these two face each other was indeed at a Main Street Mayhem. At that point, it was to gain entry into what was going to be the fatal four-way for the Emerald Crown that Sigma now holds the title for.
A little bit of history. Would be a moment, that's for sure.
Sean, I know you're a big fan of this gentleman. I spoke to him backstage about this matchup. I said, Sigma, this is an open challenge, but you've elected Brody Hunter as your opponent here tonight. He said, if you saw what I did against Brody when I didn't know he was my opponent, what do you think I'm going to do to him when I've had time to prepare? Well,
and here he is.
And much more as we watch the entrance of our Emerald Crown holder, Super Sigma.
I do not mean to fact check you straight away. It is not an open challenge. It's a hero's trial.
It is a hero's trial, you're right.
Yeah. Sigma,
a hero's
being
trial.
A man of the people, Sigma
That's where we're
decided
at.
that he wants to allow everyone an opportunity. He wants to give equal opportunity. But the fact of the matter is, yes. Am I a fan of Super Sigma? Absolutely. That is because he definitely personifies.
Well, I'll tell you this, he does have a cool
everyone
cape.
backstage, what the OG
That's for
talk
sure.
about, what the fans talk about, that they want in the stars of today in RCW. He represents the current guard.
Don't tug on Superman's cape.
Well, what he represents is getting James Dalton to shake his cloak and make it look like wind is under his wings. But Super Sigma, look, I don't necessarily like the guy. Every time I've spoken to him, he's been incredibly arrogant, but he is our Emerald Crown holder.
If I was the announcer, the ring announcer, I would totally get into that, and I would go over the top with it and shimmy that cape and shake that cape. He's got a tall task ahead of him. Yep. Super tall, correct.
Well, the in-ring introductions out of the way. Fans here letting Super Sigma know exactly what they think of him.
I got to say, it's not very often here in an RCW
Crowd is definitely behind
ring
Brody.
that you see
They're
an individual.
Goth, they're in your boat, man. They're pulling
compared to
Challenger.
The size of Sigma. Brody Hunter is a big boy.
We know that the Hugh Beauty awaits the winner of this.
Let's see if he's learned anything from their last encounter. Let's see if he's learned how to deal with Sigma, if he's got any extra game plans here tonight.
I love how the bell has sounded.
Sigma here,
Brody
ever
has
since
yet
that
to
he has
put down
now
his hockey stick.
gained control of the Emerald Crown. There's a newfound.
He's like, oh, referee's like, oh wait, you gotta
newfound
put that
sense
down.
Of
You can't
solidification
use
of his
that.
place here in RCW, and
But he has got his face mask on.
an
He's protecting his
overconfident
face.
Super
That's
Sigma
smart.
Is a dangerous Super Sigma.
Yeah, it's a sense of purpose, I believe, Sean, because Sigma, he said he was the hero that RCW needed, but not the one it deserves. And I think he's changed his mentality on that. He's really a hero for himself, and a hero needs gold, and that gold is the Emerald Crown.
And notice straight away, Sigma looking
just yanked at the mask.
Not only into the face of Brody Hunter, but into the head of the Vigilante himself. And he is not going to go lightly. It's not going to go easy.
Hunter should
He
headbutt
now
him
knows what
with the
Brody
mask
Hunter is
on.
all about. We
He
saw
just
back
should
at Main
find a way to
Mayhem
just
there,
go ahead and give him a
Brody Hunter
head.
gave as good as he got.
Yeah, Brody Hunter looked incredible. One of his first matches here in Riot City Wrestling. Been going at it less than a full 12-month cycle. Already impressing Big Brody Marshall, impressing Sigma. Let's see what he's got here.
See, straight away, now Sigma ordering across the ropes.
Nice.
Both men unable to really knock each other off their feet, and that is kind of the tail of the tape.
Good headlock there.
Far.
Yeah, waistlock now transitioned into the side headlock by Sigma, who comes off the ropes again.
And just mowed over Hunter right there.
Hunter.
Yeah,
That second shoulder
tape,
block, he
of course,
winced.
similar
You could
height,
see
I
it.
would
You
wager
just, I just
similar
knew
weights
that it
here.
was a matter of
But the
time.
big fundamental difference between the two is that experience factor that Sigma has in spades.
Leapfrog.
Been part of the RCW family for a number of years here.
Very smart by Hunter. Big boot.
Cutting his teeth, really, depending on how many teeth he has left.
Oh, he
has
rocked
that
him.
hockey
Sigma's
background.
rocked.
Be that as it may.
A chop to the chest of Sigma falls up. One.
Those are open hands
Sigma does
too.
have
Those
some
are
sort of,
mean.
protection there, I think, with that top he's wearing. So Brody's got to lay him in extra.
That would be interesting.
Side effect.
So the same protection that Brody Hunter has on his face here. And now it's exactly
Pulling a Dean
There you go.
Malenko.
The
Oh,
only
I
part
can dig
that is
it.
really out in the open are the eyes. Sigma wisely, whether you like it or not, is breaking the ice and taking away the ability for the man to see the superhero coming.
And it shows the experience Sigma has learning from these last encounter with Brody Hunter. Let's see what else Sigma can do here as he whips Brody hard into the corner. Follows up with a head of steam. Gets caught to the outside.
The strength to be able to whip Sigma up and over, and now, and again with
Just
authority,
planting.
Sigma just enforcing his will upon Hunter.
He just blew somebody a kiss.
On a very rare moment here.
Oh my God, Sigma damn near 7 feet.
I can't wait to see what Mr. Cliff does on this show. I desperately need to see some
There
Mr.
you
Cliff.
go. We've answered the question. Sigma can fly.
He really can.
Bro, what if Mr. Cliff is the one who dethroned Super Sigma of the Emerald Crown? How cool would that be?
That vicious lariat that Sigma uses to perfection here. Early cover now, and this is the thing.
You can
I
go
think
the
Sigma
Goon or
knows
you
for
can
a
go
fact
Casey
that is not
Jones.
gonna garner the
Either
free
or.
count. However, what Sigma knows is each time you pin the young man to the mat, you force him to exert more energy, expend more energy, and that's going to make him right.
Yeah,
later
Goth,
on.
Cliff has not been on the show yet, so we still have.
Current #1 contender because he defeated James Kray, of course, in that Ashes Best of 3 series earlier tonight. You got to think,
I was
is he watching this one with
an
intent?
hour deep into the show before I realized I didn't have the full screen.
That match like a hawk, and now Hugh Beauty,
Whoops.
I would very much hope is doing the exact same thing, and I have to wonder, is there any sort of split focus, or is Sigma able to compartmentalize and simply look at here and now the task in front of him?
All right, watch Brody Hunter. Here we go, off the ropes.
Oh my God!
Tope con here low. Right to the outside, over the top rope goes the big man.
The tall men of RCW need to stop flying around like they're cruiserweights. What the hell is in the water here?
Jeez, everyone's taking to the air tonight. They know it's a sellout here at the Goodwood Community Center.
There we go. Got it fixed.
Whatever it takes to get the job done tonight.
Now Brody Hunter
That's
and Sigma
right.
both
He
on the
gave him
outside.
detention. You're damn right he did.
We're now in uncharted territories for this match as the action spills across, and now we have everything at our disposals here.
That's right. Don't forget, Emerald Crown match. So 15 minutes on the clock. We're down to just under 11 minutes now.
Oh, look at the
Still
back.
over
You see
2/3
Hunter's
of this match
back?
to go. Judging by the pace of these two guys, I don't think we're going to get there, Sean.
Oh no.
Hold on.
One way or another, we're going to see this one.
Oh my God!
Oh.
Jesus.
That finishes men in the ring, and Sigma has just used it to rocket launch Brody straight onto the apron. The Vigilante now pushed straight to the center of the ring. Remember, this is one
That
fall
might
to a
do
finish
it.
inside the ring.
Could be over right here.
No.
Kick out by Brody Hunter.
I think Brody was a fortunate recipient of some extra time there, as the time it took to push the big man into the ring. At least it allowed a bit of time, but you see as now he's holding his back, that lower back has to be exposed, and it has to be unfortunate.
I mean, I could see Cliff going after Sigma. You know, he just took down Grim, big bully. Sigma is another big bully.
Here we go now. Brody Hunter gets caught by Sigma, just plants him hard on the mat.
Potentially looking for those. It's all doom and gloom here as Sigma comes forward for a fist
No,
bump,
nobody
Brody
home.
Wisely hasn't scouted this time.
Sigma gets caught this time.
Oh, fireman's carry by Brody.
Position slam to the mat.
And this is the thing, you mentioned it earlier, and this is an aspect that potentially gets overlooked in matches for the Emerald Crown.
Headbutting.
We have those 15 minutes on the clock. We're now
Headbutting.
just shy of 9 minutes left. That automatically dictates the pace of a match of this caliber. You need to have that stamina, and more to the point, you need to be okay with the fervor and the everything going just a little bit quicker.
Well, with the strength of these two men, with the match going the way it has, like I said, I'm not sure we're going to get to 15 minutes. And Sigma doing everything he can to end it way sooner.
Old school.
Bringing up that arm, going to the top rope here, Sean.
What is something that
Pull him
Sigma
off.
has used to his
Pull him
benefit?
off.
He likes to finish matches early.
Very nice.
He likes to go high impact.
Oh, we've seen this before from Brody.
Oh, my
Look
God.
at that choke slam. Added authority there.
I mean, Sigma is down.
He might do it.
Down here. We may have a new Emerald Crown holder.
We could indeed.
Oh!
My God, kick out at 2.
Imagine
Damn.
Brody Hunter, your new Emerald Crown holder, and then we have Hugh Beauty versus Brody Hunter waiting in the wings.
Hey, I'd be more than happy to see that. Hey, I'd be more than happy to see that at a show called Matt Hayter the Musical or the Riot City Rumble. There's so much going on here in Riot City.
There's a little bit of time, unfortunately. I think Brody Hunter.
Hold
on.
He blocked that low blow.
Corrected the referee for a second, but Brody wise to Sigma.
He didn't block that one, though.
Wise enough.
See, I was going to say, Brody Hunter remembered everything from last time, knew the low blow was coming.
Oh, just drove him down. That's it.
Powerbomb.
That's it.
And that will do it.
Good night. But it took a low blow to get it there.
It was A, B, C. Sigma's plan A, beat the man. When that failed, plan B, go for what happened last time. When that failed, go for plan C. There's always a plan C.
Oh, absolutely. Sigma
Hugh
just
Beauty
showing
is going to be
exactly
waiting
why
in the
he is
wings.
The holder of the Emerald Crown. Here tonight at Heavy is the crown. Defeating Brody Hunter. Hunter's going to have to go to the back. He's going to have to rethink his game plan for next time because Sigma just too much for him here.
Well, I mean, there's not much for him to rethink. He just got low blowed. He got kicked straight in the wombats.
Hugh Beauty, the holder of the Ashes.
Like, there's just no
contender for that man's Emerald
I think
Crown.
Brody put up a hell of a fight.
Right next on our format, we're going to hear from the old guard for the first time since RCW 300.
Oh, this should be interesting.
We're going to hear from Matt Grimbasso. What do they have to say? I can't wait. I'm anticipating this one because the old guard truly licking their wounds, Sean.
Remember, former grand champion Chris Basso.
Absolutely.
This should be very interesting.
And in a few seconds, we're going to see exactly what kind of mood the old guard in. I'm going to say it. Pissy?
Definitely.
Annoyed?
Just a little bit.
Frustrated?
Well, at RCW 300, all members of the old guard were involved in a match. Chris Basso lost the Grand Championship. Matt Grimbasso, well, he lost to Mr. Cliff. Violet Blitz lost the Royal Park Rumble. Yet the only man victorious, the Muscle Mercenary, there you see the key to the city holder, Dean Brady.
So they're not completely devoid of accolades here. Is the old guard as
That is a big ass key.
Microphone. I don't have the microphone, Chris Basso.
Dean Brady, the Muscle Mercenary, key to the thingy hanging around his neck, and of course that entitles him to a title shot. In his words, whenever he so damn pleases.
Hey, it could be.
And he ain't wrong.
I guess we'll learn more about the hear from them. But Dean Brody, yes, so far the only one successful at Riot City Wrestling 300. You know, we said before Matt Grimbasso lost to Mr. Cliff. That has to be one of the biggest upsets in RCW history. Mr. Cliff was 0-49 going into that match. Now Matt Basso has to live with that forever, that he's the one.
Yeah, Matt, and you went clean and clear. I can appreciate that.
It's over in a minute.
Yeah, upset is exactly the word. The old guard is upset. They requested this. Well, no, they demanded this time here. And honestly, what is this announcement? What are they here to talk about?
All right, well, let's listen in here. The engineer, world class, Chris Basso. Hear what he's got to say.
All right, here we go. He's like, just shut the fuck up for 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes.
It's a rare moment of poignancy and sincerity in the ring here from the former champion. He's apologizing? I don't know if I believe this. Look at Brady in the background.
To those deep, dark places, he wouldn't get to what he is right
believe what we're hearing here?
It's a different version
I don't know about
of Chris Basso than you're used to
this.
hearing.
Uh-oh.
Exactly as Chris Basso is saying at the moment. He's taking some time off.
That is great, Goth. That is fantastic. I wish he had a pink jacket on to do a Henry. That's...
If he comes back.
I was not expecting any of this. This is unprecedented. Chris Basso could have wrestled his last match.
If I'm understanding this right, we may have just seen the last hurrah of Chris Basso.
And this is the real Chris Basso. This is the Chris Basso that we all know and love.
You notice when he said making stars, he didn't mention Dean. He didn't mention Violet. He didn't mention Cliff. He didn't mention Grim. He didn't mention Cutthroat. He didn't mention anybody that's in the old guard at all.
This is a new side of the old guard we've not seen before.
Oh my God!
Saw it
That's
coming.
the old guard we know. Dean Brady.
Saw it
after all
coming.
that, spearing
Brady
Basso out
was
of his boots.
not having that bullshit.
Dean Brady spearing the guts out of Chris Basso. The engineer is down. What the hell? I mean, Matt Basso, as far as I'm
Yeah,
aware,
that
seems
was,
just
we
as
saw.
complex as
I
any
saw
of us
that
here.
coming, bro. Brady
Who the
was
hell
not
has got
having
into a
that
muscle
at all.
mercenary?
Hold on, track this. Mm-hmm. Oh. Violet Grim is trying to play a voice of reason.
Basso left out there.
Oh.
And we have a combustible situation here. Old guard looks set to implode.
Dean Brady just
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Speaking of family
Oh.
right there. Matt Basso getting in between Brady and Chris
Oh
Basso.
my goodness. What are we seeing here? Oh.
That's right. Last year at Heavy as the Crown.
Oh. Oh.
wall. Dean Brady trying to sow some seeds of dissent here. Oh my God!
Oh.
And it worked! The seeds were planted by Brady.
Matt Basso choking the life out of his brother here. This is not the announcement I was expecting here, but good God.
What have we seen here? Orchestrated by Brady.
Oh,
An
man.
attack on the former leader of the Old Guard.
The Old Guard, as it were, has their leader on the precipice of sure disaster. What the hell is Brady saying?
You heard him right. He said, we're done when I say we're done. And it looks like Brady is anything but done right now.
This could be a big moment for Brady.
I think Dean Brady making it very clear who's taken up the mantle.
Oh my God.
Who has taken up the mantle of the Old Guard? Dean Brady.
F5, center of the ring.
Just like 12 months ago at this very event, Dean Brady has just
This is
broken
huge.
Chris Basso with a thunderous
This is
F5.
huge.
Said it early in the night. That's where death hold its court. And there the antic sits. Dean Brady has usurped. Chris Basso has wrenched the crown from atop his bloody head. And there you have it. The new Old Guard.
Time is a flat circle. We have come 365 days around the sun, only to find standing atop
Brady is
of it
taking
all,
control of the Old
the
Guard.
Old Guard.
This
Now,
has just gotten dangerous.
sans Chris Basso.
You know, Basso said earlier, I don't know when or if I'll be back. I think the decision may have simply been made for the engineer. Now, really the question is,
Yeah, well,
should
if you
he
come back, look at
This
what's
is
waiting on
waiting
you.
for him.
Would you want to
on
come
his
back to that?
return.
I don't know.
I don't know if Chris Basso makes it out of the ring again.
Ladies and gentlemen, when we saw tonight's format, when we heard the Old Guard were coming out, we did not expect this. We did not expect to see Chris Basso,
And
the
standing over
man
him
responsible
with the
for
key.
starting this team in the first place, getting ejected from it like yesterday's trash, Sean.
And Dean Brady
Wow.
fell hook, line, and sinker for what the Old Guard represents.
Well, I think
Dean
they're
Brady,
probably working
obviously,
back towards
he
a
feels
Hayter,
slighted, he feels betrayed,
Chris
he feels
Basso
lied to,
reunion.
and now everything that the Old Guard is
World
meant to
class
represent
egos.
is festering inside Dean Brady, and everyone else has fallen in
That
line.
makes
And
sense.
yet again, we have found a more dangerous version of the Old Guard than ever
I'm real
before,
curious,
because
but I think
Chris
what
Basso
happens on this
is
show,
not
whatever I
there to
see with
control
Mr.
Dean
Cliff, if
Brady.
he's on it. I don't
not
know if
there
he's
to
on
keep
it,
Dean
Goff.
Brady's emotions
Will kind of
in
like
check.
determine in
With
my
this
head
kind of
where
Dean
they're
Brady,
kind of going.
unchained
Where I
Dean
think they
Brady.
might be going with
Who
Mr.
knows
Cliff.
where we go from here with the Old Guard? The locker room for sure is on notice right now.
And this show's still got an hour in
Still
it,
will
and I
be
would
the
imagine that
gatekeeper of
Hayter
Riot City Wrestling, the
and
key in his hand, and we have to
Sabbath will
wonder,
go 20,
what the
and I
hell
would
is Dean
imagine
Brady
the
unlocked
tag title
now?
match probably go 15-20.
He's needing
So we still have about
assistance
20
here
minutes
to
to play
get out.
with.
He can't leave under his own power right now, Sean.
Basso's potentially been forced into an early hiatus here for himself, and I don't know if this is indeed the last time we see the engineer. This is not the way I thought he was going to exit RCW.
And it's such a shame too. We're coming up on 20 years of this organization. January represents the 20th anniversary of Riot City Wrestling, and to do it without Chris Basso, I just don't want to live in that world, Sean.
Oh, they're setting that up for their 20-year anniversary.
Tag team titles on the line in front of
Oh,
a
we're
sold-out
going into the
crowd.
tag
You can
title
just
match.
feel
All right,
tonight
let me go refill
the
my
tension
beverage.
is
I'll be right
higher
back,
than
guys.
it's ever
Go
been.
hold down the
Everyone
fort.
knows the stakes. Everyone knows the platform.
Absolutely. Vinny's actually clutching his face. We could be in trouble here.
We want this match to continue, but
I think it's his knee.
yeah, I think you're right.
That breaks my heart. It really does.
I felt the need to win. Because the right way didn't get you anywhere.
The deception of the century. CPTM have just done the unthinkable.
Not like this, boys.
You know, we are looking for immediate revenge here. The Armstrongs feel rightfully deceived and duped here, and now they are sans gold, but they have first crack back at our newly crowned tag team champions here tonight. Heavy is the crown.
Well, the rematch has been made here tonight. I called it the deception of the century, and I stand by that because in wrestling, there's just some things that you don't do, and you don't fake an injury to get the sympathy from the audience, the sympathy from your opponents, and then it's all a ruse, roll them up, get the 1, 2, 3, and become champions. That's not how things are done here. And the Armstrongs certainly not going to let it happen again.
Well, it is unfortunate, but CBTM actually managed to dupe and deceive the veterans that are the Armstrong. I'm actually quite shocked and surprised that Nick Armstrong and Jed Armstrong, it's not, well, they did fall for it, and the fact of the matter is that unfortunately the bell was never rung. The bell was never rung, the match was never called off, but I think you're absolutely right. They're not going to fall for the same trick twice, nor do I think CBTM is going to do that. However, I am sure there's another bag full of tricks.
Look, I want to see a pure tag team match. We were hyping it up earlier tonight about how on fire our tag team scene is. Let's prove it here tonight. This is the tag team championship match. The former champs in the ring, and for the first time in in-ring action, we're going to see the new champs.
Yeah, I saw the Armstrongs talking together earlier quite intently. You have to wonder, are they trying to figure out what exactly might be the game plan of CBTM? How might they try and put one over on the brothers once again, and how can they foil those plans? That's really the question of the night.
And you hear the fans letting these guys know exactly what they think of them.
And remember, for Snaxx and Vinny, both these men have unfortunately had large opportunities in singles affairs going after the RCW Grand Championship, the Emerald Crown. They've tasted gold themselves, but it's once they've become a tag team and fully solidified themselves watching each other's back that they now found a new purpose, a new drive.
Well, this is going to be very interesting because we've known these guys as best mates. They've been in it together. They love to engage with the fans, but tonight I'm seeing a different side of them as they made their way through the curtain. I'll be very interested to see how CBTM approach this one.
Now, of course, for the last couple of matches here, CBTM have been innovating and experimenting with less than favorable means of winning their matches.
Oh,
of course, remember when they faced up against Party Hard, same deal. At that point, they were feigning ignorance. At least half the team was.
Yeah, but I think we really know now, after observing these guys long enough, that was all part of their plan too. Whatever it takes is what they would do to become tag team champions. And you know what? It worked, and here they are, atop of the mountain in the tag team division here, CBT.
All right, here we go.
Hey, Angus, that's what young men do. Young men scheme. Young men scheme.
I just caught up with your message, Goth. My phone battery's dead, so I haven't been able to do anything on the phone. I think they set up for Brady to take the title, but I also think that with their 20-year anniversary right around the corner, and he just took the old guard, I think they set that up for the 20-year show, and they bring back Chris Basso there. I mean, you got to think about what's going to be a big moment for that show.
What is the move tonight?
Well, a chorus of boos is the move from the crowd.
RCW tag team titles on the line. It's very interesting, Angus. You talked about the fact that, well, the RCW tag team division is indeed heating up here. And oh my God,
here we go.
Starting already.
Yeah, the bell
but of course we need, well, we can't have all four men in the ring.
The bell's not officially underway here just yet.
Oh, the bell hasn't sounded.
Indicative of exactly how the Armstrongs feel about the way things went down at RCW.
Yeah, the Armstrongs are coming in this with a chip on their shoulder, and as they should, considering how this goes. Yeah, I'm going champs retain too, God. I think that's a sound bet.
This match could end before it begins. The Armstrongs are pissed.
And they have every right to be. Because the Armstrongs, they have fought with honor, with respect for the last several months since rejoining at Fringe.
I think the
only for their
Armstrongs are just kind of a transitional run to get to this, and I think they're going to probably build. And this is all fantasy booking and armchair quarterback. I think they're built towards Snaxx and Vinny versus Party Hard at the big show.
Going to get a forfeit, perhaps. Well, they're making their way back to the.
Well, it can't be a count.
Well, they don't want none.
There's nothing to count.
Yeah, there's nothing to count. There's no bell to ring. Come on. Where are you going? Where are you going? You can't do that. You got a match.
Hey, they're walking out.
Better turn around.
No.
You got two men coming at you from
Here
behind.
come the Armstrongs. They're not going to have that. I'm kind of curious why the bell didn't sound on this.
Here you go. We got front row seats here.
Well, Goth, I say that because Party Hard won the opening match against Cadie and SWAT, a member of SWAT. I just feel like that would be the way to go.
There we go.
From CBTM, the bell has sounded, officially underway now.
Hey, we were just waiting for two men to come into the ring. We officially have Nick Armstrong and Vinny to start proceedings off.
Yeah, Michael Kent
is Vinny playing is he playing possum?
Is he feigning again? He is, isn't he?
Well, look at that. Nick Armstrong is he's targeting the
Nick is not having it. He's like, fool me once, shame on me, bro. You're not getting me again.
Truly know again when it comes to these guys.
Now, what do you mean, is he feigning it? Of course he's feigning it. Really, I'm just really wondering whether the Armstrongs are going to fall for it. Well,
oh, no, they're going to pinpoint the attack on it. You might be feigning it now, but you won't be in a minute.
Vinny who cried wolf here, and now tag has been made. Jed Armstrong and Vinny to start things off.
Listen to this wailing from Vincent Di Maria.
Vinny hasn't even had an opportunity to take his shirt off yet.
You know what? If Vincent Di Maria is offering a limb, the Armstrongs are going to gladly oblige.
And now I think here's a message being sent there. You want to feign a leg injury, we'll give you one.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? I literally just said that. You can feign it all you want to. Here, we'll make it legit.
That is the thing with Jed Armstrong. The man knows how to work a limb.
The former alchemist was very technical when he was the Emerald Crown holder.
Oh.
Grief.
Unfortunately, did not account for Snaxx there, causing distraction, allowing Vinny to make the tag.
There's tag.
You can see there Vinny hobbling, and I think, you know what? Give credit where credit's due. I think that one's real.
Oh, absolutely. I
love that.
But in the ring, we've got Snaxx, Jed Armstrong, and Snaxx taunting Nick on the outside.
Well, Goth, if that's the case, man, you've heard the story. You're old enough, just like I am, about the man who called wolf, or the boy who cried wolf.
They discovered and found a new way of
Cry wolf enough times, nobody's going to believe you.
The fact of the matter is, God damn, is it effective, and these men are formidable opponents. Hold on.
Rolls through with the drop kick.
Kangaroo kick is what I call that.
Some of the most athletic stuff you'll ever see within a wrestling ring, and almost getting it done right here, right now.
As it Snaxx, another deceptively large yet agile individual.
Vincent Di Maria tagging in rather quickly for a man that's allegedly injured his knee.
I'm glad Angus called that, because I sure was thinking it. Man, for a guy who just... Oh, there he is. He's now giving a little sell.
One brother to tag out to the other, really isolate their opponent.
Yeah, and that's exactly what the Armstrongs are very, very good at as well. A game plan that's very successful within tag team wrestling.
That adrenaline does wonders.
Using that. I wish they'd stick to that rather than some of their other tactics.
And let's not forget the year's worth of experience.
Bro, we're getting Matt Hayter and Zach Sabbath on the show, by the way.
Let's not forget who was a part of the old guard a couple of years ago, Nick Armstrong.
Yeah, I wonder what he has to say about all the activities that just occurred here with Chris Basso getting effectively booted out of the old guard, courtesy of Dean Brody.
You see here now as well, at least for the time being, Vinny is now working again on that back, on the upper back between the shoulder blades of Jed Armstrong after dumping him unceremoniously on the top turnbuckle. That's going to be a way to cut down the Alchemist's side.
Fold him up.
Suplex there from Jed Armstrong, who needs to make a tag to his brother, Nick Armstrong.
Tag on one side.
He's reaching out, but just
cut off by Snaxx.
And Snaxx with the cutoff.
Snaxx once again cutting off, keeping Nick Armstrong on the outside, keeping the clearly much more battered Armstrong center of the ring.
Rolling a vertical suplex this time from Snaxx. They call him the Midnight Delight. Well, look at that.
Oh, and down.
Considerable height difference between
into the
Snaxx
cover.
and Jet Armstrong as well, and that's a reason
Nothing
they're gonna
happening
wanna
there.
keep
2 counts.
Snaxx in Jet
Angus is
in the
solid.
ring at the same time. There is something to be said about matchups here in tag team contests. When do you bring Snaxx in? When does Vinny come in?
Well, I'm sure that's gone through the mind of CBTM, but I don't know. I don't put it past these guys just to be targeting Jet, just based on the fact that he's not a former 3-time RCW champion.
And to bring your attention here as well, both members of CBTM are not staying in the ring for more than a minute at a time. They are really making sure those tags are quick and brutal and effective.
Oh, that's exactly it. They've got to be.
Jet's got to find a way to make a tag here. He's got to get out of the ring. He is in a bad way.
Is the champ, Nick Armstrong.
And Nick, after this year, reconciling with his brother Jet, both men have really gone all in on the Armstrong together.
Oh, they absolutely have. I mean, after the Alchemist Alliance was dissolved, Jet was a nowhere man. His brother obviously reached out the old branch. Now they're together, former tag team champions within this calendar year, looking to get those titles back, but Vincent DiMaria is not making it easy.
Back at RCW 300 not too long ago, that CBTM won the tag team title, still fresh champions, especially as far as 2025 is concerned.
Well, that's right, this is their first defense here, but could have been a critical error just made.
Still cut him off.
That lower back goes Vincent DiMaria.
Of course, we know Party Hard coming.
But I think we're about to see it. But we're about to get the tag. There's no tag by Snaxx.
People to watch out for. You know, Party Hard, Party Guy Ty, Banjo Powers is absolutely watching this match.
Now the tag was made to Snaxx. Vincent DiMaria bringing
caught
back in the ring. He gets caught with that enziguri and that backbreaker. Excellent tag team continuity here. And almost enough to get the 3 for CBTM.
Champ's almost retained right there.
I want to see how long each man
Goth, we were almost right.
Ring. What time is being accumulated?
They are working this ring, and they have cut off Jet Armstrong completely.
Nick Armstrong frothing at the mouth, chomping at the bit.
And this is the thing, Nick Armstrong, he's got to will his brother into it, because right now, the numbers game is
when Champ gets that tag, it is going to be on like motherfucking Donkey Kong.
Tag team 101. Simply put, take Nick Armstrong off the apron, but more to the point, place yourself between. Oh my God! No!
That's a Liger bomb this time from Jet Armstrong.
Nice counter by Jet. That's the moment he needs.
Part of the ring. He's got to make the crawl. He's got to get past Snaxx. He's got to get to his brother Nick.
Yeah, it's a huge powerbomb, but unfortunately that's a longer way to travel. Snaxx also looking to get out of the ring.
And here it comes. We're going to get it. There's tag.
Nick gets the tag. So does Vincent DiMaria, but Nick doesn't care. He's going after both members of CBTM.
It is a house of fucking fire.
Energy being expended here that has been building up for the past 5 or so minutes.
Back body drop. Cover.
Hooks the far leg.
Nope.
Imagine there, that quick with the Champ coming away with the victory. The Armstrongs looking for the second time this year to crown themselves RCW Tag Team Champions, and now I think it is cutter time here.
What is he looking for? Is he looking for the cutter? Yep.
Armstrong cutter. No.
Counter.
Vincent DiMaria, who comes off the ropes himself.
Nope. Got caught into a Blue Thunder bomb. The Simon Miller for a near fall.
The smoothest scooped up Blue Thunder bombs I have seen from Nick Armstrong. That was picture perfect.
Hey, but look who's on the outside. Snaxx. Going for that.
Oh, you got caught.
Slam, gets caught.
He almost landed his feet on Vinny's head there.
He's been scouting that exactly put. He knows that he has to keep eyes in the back of his head. He knows that wherever there's a Vinny, a Snaxx isn't that far behind.
Vincent DiMaria floats over, reverse DDT.
Oh, very nice there.
I think we may have a swanton.
He's calling for Snaxx.
Talking about specialties, Snaxx jumping.
This could be it.
Tag team finisher of CBTM. They've used this in the past, but
no, nobody home.
Out of the way.
Unfortunately, that is a major mistake. And now, see, here's the unfortunate point. I was about to say, Nick has to tag Jet back in. How wise is that?
Yeah, Jet had to go out again, went back in for the tag. Here we go. Sliced bread coming up. Jet Armstrong
that might do it.
For the victory, for the tag team.
Wow. No.
2 count again.
Unfortunately, you can see the wear and tear, the pain, and exactly that. Jet knows that he only has a short shelf life here in the ring, at least for the time being. He needs time to recuperate.
Armstrongs setting up Snaxx. I think going for that elevated Armstrong cutter.
Oh, blind tag, I thought, but Jet had it scouted. He saw the tag occur. Or did he?
I don't think he did, because look who's fresh in the ring. The legal man, Vincent
Nope.
Di Maria.
Oh, no, wait.
Cutter.
Gets caught. Gets
Wow.
caught. Cover now. Nick Armstrong.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Holy crap.
Is that it?
Out
No.
in the nick of time. Snaxx breaks it up.
Barely.
Snaxx really leading
God,
it
we
to the
almost
last
dropped the
second.
ball
They're
there.
Absolutely up into the sky. Where the hell did Jet come from?
Huge drop kick. Watch out, Vincent Di Maria.
Oh.
Shoulder into steel. But Nick is here.
Here we go. We're looking at a bit of vintage
Sharpshooter.
Nick Armstrong here. And I do believe Nick
Oh, he's got it
and
locked
Vinny are
in.
the legal men.
From Calgary, Alberta, Canada, it is the sharp shooter.
And here you go.
He has got that
veteran
locked
placement. That
in
is center
deep.
of the ring here. Nowhere to go. Wait, Angus, why did you ring the bell?
I did not ring the bell. That was Snaxx who rang a second.
Oh, that
ring
was
bell
smart.
Under the ring, just for good measure. But he rang that bell. I think Nick thought the match was over.
Oh my God.
I think he thought Vinny submitted. Vinny is up though.
Wait. Vinny from behind.
Feet on the ropes.
Feet on the ropes. Got him.
And the CBT.
A variation of the most dangerous move of all time has just struck and snuck the Armstrongs,
How long do you think CBT
leading
had
to a
that
successful
one in the bag?
defense by Vinny and Snaxx here for Riot City Wrestling Heaviest Crown 2025.
It's been under the ring all day.
Unbelievable.
We keep a second ring bell here just in case. CBTM knew about it, using it to their advantage.
That was smart.
Make a successful defense, their first successful defense of the RCW Tag Team titles.
This is the thing about CBTM, what we're finding here, they say could be the move. The question is, what is the move? What is the next move? At this point, you don't know. Vinny and Snaxx have become a formidable tag team that says to you, do you think you know how we're going to beat you? You don't, but you're going to find out.
They are wise beyond their years. And I feel that whoever comes after CBTM next, the next team to challenge them, they have to have their wits about them. If you're partying hard,
Kaitoa Redsmash, let's
every
go.
possible contingency, because CBTM,
Need to see that
who knows what they're going to come
versus
up
Vinny and Snaxx.
Unfortunately, Armstrong's feeling the sting of defeat
As we
here.
work
And I have
towards
to say
Party
that
Hard.
probably puts the Armstrongs to the back of
Let's
the line
go.
in terms of title contention. They've now gone 2-0.
That's right.
Well, 0-2.
They were great tag team champions. Unsuccessful here tonight, but ladies and gentlemen, it is now main event time.
Oh shit, we're going into the main event? Oh wow. Okay, no Mr. Cliff, Goth. We got rope-a-doped. Deep
Because I don't want
side.
you to think of this as a gift, Zach. It's actually a lesson. What you are right now is just a dad. I'm so glad that you're a father and a loving one, but it's taken away your edge. It's taken away that grit and determination. I think you've very clearly forgotten who you're talking to, boy. No grit! No determination! That's all I am! And guess what? That's what I taught you. So check that mouth. You always told me that my mouth was going to get me in trouble, but my mouth got me to being a champion. Zach, when I go home and lay my head on my pillow, knowing that I did everything that I could to keep this championship around my waist, I sleep sound. But when you go home and rest your head on your pillow, look up at that ceiling and understand that when you wake up in the morning, you have to play dad. And when you roll over to Miki, you have to play husband. You've lost everything that has ever made you special to be a family man. Because a father and a protector isn't willing to do what's necessary to be a champion.
Having a family makes you stronger than you could possibly imagine. I got one more lesson to teach you, kid. Heavy is the head that wears the false crown.
Oh, here we go.
Well, there you have it. Zach Sabbath, Matt Hayter.
And the best
for the first
entrance
time
music
6
in
years,
Riot City, right here.
One-on-one. And not only that, for the first time in almost 4 years, Zach Sabbath will be challenging for the Riot City Wrestling Championship. Of course, this is his first challenge for the Grand Championship, a title that Hayter won only a month ago.
Mickey's coming out with
300. And Miki Fortune coming out with Zach Sabbath, which is interesting given what happened back at Mean Street Mayhem, Sean, and the way we left things there.
That's it. There's a bit of a point of contention here, and I'm not talking about between Matt Hayter and Zach Sabbath. It's a bit closer to home here. Miki Fortune and Zach Sabbath. Things have been brewing for a long time. The Kings of Ruin is basically in ruins. And for Miki Fortune, potentially she felt that she was the one that had earned that opportunity. And now, I mean, I have to say, Matt Hayter has done a splendid job of getting firmly into the head of the Dark King.
That's interesting because Zach Sabbath is usually the one who plays those psychological mind games, that psychological warfare.
Things have really
Here we go.
You talk about the last time that these two faced off, it was indeed for the heavyweight championship. However, at that time, Zach Sabbath was a champion straight 2019. This is running it back, roles reversed.
Yeah, that was one of Matt Hayter's very first matches here in RCW. The man has grown so much since then, and for the first time, we're about to see our brand new Riot City Wrestling Grand Champion.
It's a very interesting situation here. As far as Matt Hayter is concerned, he's made it pretty blatantly obvious he is trying to play psychological games with Zach Sabbath. We saw that earlier in a bit of a sit-down. He's saying exactly that. I want the Zach Sabbath of old. But here's the thing. I think it runs a little bit before that. I think Matt Hayter absolutely knew that Miki Fortune was going to have an issue with Zach Sabbath being chosen. That's just one more way that Matt Hayter can stack the deck.
It could be a mind game here.
I have to wonder is, did Matt Hayter hear the words of Chris Basso earlier tonight? Did Matt Hayter hear Chris Basso singing the praises of our grand champion? Because those are words that Matt Hayter has been waiting for over 2 years to hear. It's been fascinating here all night. We have stories within stories. It's all
That's wild when you really sit back and think about it.
The Grand Championship.
This era of the old guard for the last 2 years is what we've been following. Like this is
the King of the Mountain,
like religiously.
Himself.
It's wild to sit back and think. And this is literally one of the first main events that Delta, Chris Basso, have not been defending or attached to the main title picture.
And hey, the last time these two guys faced off
in that time frame,
Zach Sabbath was the victor.
I'll say
rocking some gear from our boys at the Heartless Kings, Jeremiah Fresh, Rebel Storm, the Pump Line.
Believes truly that there is no version of this match where he does not come out on top.
That crowd is solidly behind Hayter. No, we got a split chant.
A very, very split crowd here at Heavy is the Crown.
Head down to Layla Page as we begin proceedings to officially get this match underway for the RCW Grand Championship.
Here we go. Let's go.
Can I say how comforting those words are to hear? The RCW Grand Champion Matt Hayter. After all we've been through, Sean, doesn't it all feel right in the world?
It's very easy to forget that the last year or so has been very much the Chris Basso show here. Had an iron grip on the RCW Grand Championship. Hell, when Chris Basso first won it, he
I agree with that.
out of the hands of Matt Hayter.
It was such a different Riot City Wrestling this time last year. And we're about to usher in a new era with Matt Hayter and Zach Sabbath.
Here we go.
The main event of Heavy is the Crown.
And I'm sure that Zach Sabbath is not underestimating the importance of this match. Of course, this year for Zach Sabbath alone has been tumultuous, and that's a nice way of putting it. From the absolute wars with Sigma to losing his Emerald Crown to the dissolution of Kings of Ruin, and now with himself and Miki Fortune, it's just been really the Kings of Ruin indeed.
Let's see how we begin. Hard
lock up. Oh, look at there.
Legs, showing who still
just
is the teacher, who still is the student.
Oh.
Of course, Zach Sabbath said it himself. I know who I am.
Hayter's trying to take him out of his game.
We all know exactly
Oh, he just comes
how
out and
Zach
slaps
Sabbath
him.
uses Matt Hayter. These two have known each other since the beginning of Matt Hayter's career, and Zach Sabbath still sees him as that young rookie all those years ago.
Here's the thing, though. Unfortunately, Zach Sabbath at this point is playing straight into the hands of Matt Hayter. Matt Hayter's looking to get into his mind. He wants him to make a mistake, get angry. But I think that is twofold. One, you want him to make a mistake, but two, you want to unlock that old Zach Sabbath, the Dark King.
On Matt Hayter's very first night in Riot City Wrestling, go back to January
Very nice.
2019.
Float over to the front face lock.
Got into it with was Zach Sabbath, and Zach Sabbath was the champion at that time. Matt Hayter made a statement on that night. He has continued to make a statement ever since then. The ups, the downs, everything in between. But right now, he is our grand champion.
Nice counter by Sabbath.
As well as Matt Hayter's wrestling game cannot be
transitions out into a counter by Hayter.
Goes 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and seemingly never gets tired. He is a cardio machine. If he doesn't weigh you down psychologically, you best believe he's going to weigh you down physically. And you have to wonder, are the injuries that have been plaguing Zach Sabbath over the past year, is that something that Matt Hayter is counting on breaking?
And we'll find out as we go deep into this one.
Well, and I think what got us here was Hayter being able to pick his own opponent. So he picked Sabbath, if I'm not mistaken.
RCW ring, and I'm just noticing the gear Matt Hayter's wearing. It seems to be a homage of sorts.
We talk about paying homage. We talk about people watching from the outside and people beside those in the ring. Of course, looking at ringside, you see the Huntress herself, Miki Fortune, still on the outside. She did not leave Zach Sabbath out here alone. She is watching intently.
Yeah, I'm wondering what the Miki factor is going to be.
Remember RCW 300, how it played out the last time. Miki Fortune was ringside for a Zach Sabbath match.
Well, yeah, the mist in the eyes of Zach Sabbath, of course, and he is no longer the Emerald Crown holder.
Oh, he's giving him a noogie.
Slight disrespect now to Matt Hayter.
He's giving Matt Hayter a noogie. I love it. Thank you, Sabbath.
Zach Sabbath. Really, there is no stone left unturned from Matt Hayter in terms of how he can inflict punishment on you, disrespect you.
Really no stone left unturned in the relationship of these two. They've explored.
I love the fact that I just saw someone give a noogie in a wrestling match. That was great.
You know, formerly Chris Basso and Matt Hayter were life partners. Well, really, Zach Sabbath and Matt Hayter, you could also argue somewhat of a similar relationship. They know each other so well, Sean.
That's why you're seeing both these men jockeying for position here, really testing the waters and seeing where each other's at. Again, when you've gone 6 years between one-on-one competition, you're trying to see if it indeed is the same man you wrestled there.
And Matt Hayter has.
Well, that answer's going to be no, because everybody grows.
Still holding on tight. So tight, wrenching in that side headlock.
Then that is going to wear down the challenger. Zach Sabbath having to expend so much energy simply to stay alive and to try and get some sort of modicum of comeback on the champion.
And the jaw, the neck, the head area of Zach Sabbath has taken some damage over the last several months. Think about Sigma and all the damage he did to Zach Sabbath. So Matt Hayter, why is to zero in on the neck?
And you see, unlike what we
thus far, we've got a pretty much of a stalemate.
There's no real attempt for Sabbath and Hayter to really
Oh,
extend
didn't see
up
that
to
one coming.
5 count. They're asserting their dominance and backing off. Again, it's that feeling out process that both these men are trying to employ this early in the match.
You see that Matt Hayter had Zach Sabbath scouted.
Early pinfall.
Roll up that time, only a 2 count, says senior official Michael Kent. Matt Hayter, this time went for
nope.
DDT. Zach Sabbath waiting for that roundhouse. Hayter super kick, caught by Sabbath. Also ropes. Here comes Matt Hayter. Drop kick.
Oh, on the money.
Right on the jaw.
I hate to agree with you on that, but Gotham will have to. It's Hayter's first defense. I don't see him losing the belt.
They've taken this time to study up, and it really just went for one leapfrog, and then it's straight to the jaw. And Matt Hayter now finds himself on the outside.
It's just a matter, it comes down to how.
Mistake against the
How does it
here.
happen?
And make no mistake about it, Zach Sabbath is one of the veterans of Riot City Wrestling. Not a veteran, the veteran.
Damn near 20 years
And the story,
career.
obviously,
Zach
behind the
Sabbath
match.
He's been at this a very long time. Very decorated wrestler, no matter where he's been. He's the only Grand Slam champion here in RCW. The only man to capture the tag titles, the Emerald Crown, and the RCW Heavyweight Championship. But yet, he has never won the Grand title, Sean.
That's it, of course, the Grand Championship.
Yeah, I agree.
Unified through the RCW Heavyweight and the RCW Women's Championship to produce what we now know as the Grand Championship. It is held by a very select group of people, 3 to be exact.
That's right. It was Delta who first unified the titles, then of course Chris Basso using that key to the city to unlock back at Trial by Stone last year. 419 days later, however, and Matt Hayter, your current champion.
Yes, these 2 men go tit for tat here, now utilizing the ring apron here to hold the champion up, almost string him up across the apron. You mentioned the key to the city. Let's not forget who potentially is waiting in the
Hayter,
shadows.
he cannot forget that he is in there with a Dark King.
The newly crowned leader of the old guard.
This is not Sabbath's first rodeo.
He definitely does, and the history there between Matt Hayter and the old guard. Even after what happened with Chris Basso here tonight, I think a lot of business left unfinished right there. But Matt Hayter's got to put all
Just
that
watched
out
not
of his
too
mind,
long ago
focus in
a
right
classic
now.
with Sabbath and James Kray at Evolve or Dissolve for Adelaide Championship Wrestling. That match was fucking-tastic.
Strikes right fist here.
I'm noticing now as well, Zach Sabbath, there's
Oh,
less of
reverse
that
elbow.
overt aggression. He's not yelling at the champion. He's actually locking in here and really, really trying to study up against the champion and stay move for move with him, unfortunately to no avail.
Yeah, Matt Hayter coming at you from all angles with that Hurricane Rana. Sabbath taking a powder to the outside, leaving the Grand Champion alone in the ring.
Miki just kind of chilling out there on the floor. I don't know what I feel about that.
Dichotomy here from the champion. I'll finish this thought in a moment. Taken to the skies. Oh, wow.
Can she do that? Is Mickey Fortune allowed to do that? Interfering in Zach Sabbath's match?
I mean, Zach Sabbath says no. Zach Sabbath, obviously, you have to imagine.
She just jumped up on the apron.
Oh, Hayter went for that super.
Oh, hung him up.
Hung out to dry by Sabbath. Both men are on the outside now.
Crotched himself on the top ring.
The apron there.
You have to wonder, was there a conversation around Mickey Fortune coming down to ringside here? Did Zach Sabbath approve? Or really, I don't think Zach Sabbath really had a say in the matter.
And now Zach Sabbath, he's going to dump Hayter back in the ring the hard way.
The announcer's trying to plant seeds.
About it, but not quite enough. Hayter fights through.
Now finding himself both in a precarious situation here on either side of the turnbuckle is where offense is innovative.
And now Zach turns it back on Hayter with a neck breaker over the top turnbuckle. Michael Kent is going to think about making the count here. He's got to think about starting soon because Hayter and Sabbath have been on the outside for quite some time. The count is up to 2 now.
That's it. At some point, of course, you know, in these main event scenarios, our referees are going to be a little bit more lenient. But at some point, you have to start enforcing
Back
those
in the
rules
ring
on
we
the
go.
outside. Otherwise, it does just turn into a street
Sabbath's
fight.
got to stay on top of that neck
Zach
now.
Sabbath for the win, 2 count, says Michael Kent.
Oh, there could be a pile driver in his
The
future.
Bruin has been in a bit of disarray over recent months. Of course, we haven't seen Havoc in some time. We haven't seen Mike Boomer in even longer.
Oh, Mike, remember, we haven't seen him since April. Of course, Havoc, last time we saw him, Miki Fortune damn near obliterated him.
That's something I don't think that gets talked about enough. The fact that Miki Fortune essentially put Havoc, the Master of Mayhem, on the shelf. And I think a bit of that brutality maybe is what Zach Sabbath actually needs to tap into tonight. And that's what Matt Hayter's asking for.
Look, Zach Sabbath, he's got to pick. Does he pick
pinpointing that neck?
Does he pick the team? And clearly he's picking his wife for the time being. And that almost led him to the Grand Championship.
I have to wonder, though, who exactly
he's just being
Miki Fortune
aggressive.
rooting
This is
for?
for the Grand
Based on what we
Championship.
saw earlier in the week, Joe Master, our resident podcaster, looking to get those early thoughts from Zach Sabbath. Unfortunately, Miki Fortune very much saying, rather sardonically, I'm happy for you.
Well, I mean, she says that, but you watched the footage I did. When it was announced that Zach Sabbath was the challenger, Miki Fortune, she couldn't quite mask her disappointment, Sean.
And yet she is out here, at least as far as I can see so far.
Looks both legs.
Sabbath, 2 count only. But that comes to my point. Is Miki Fortune out here just for a show, or is she legitimately out here to support her husband?
Well, she got directly in the way of the champion, the challenger, early on just before. And now you see Zach Sabbath, who remains in control.
Duck under.
Matt Hayter, though, off the
Hayter got him a spinning elbow. That was not spinning European. That was beautiful.
Onto that neck, though.
And it just seems that there's just an extra reserve of energy that Matt Hayter always has.
Yep.
He has those backup generators running constantly.
Oh, he can't capitalize, but he can kip up. As he spent too much time, though.
I was just about to say, oh.
Counted.
Satellite DDT did
Once
not
again,
pay
Zach
off
Sabbath
there.
seems to
He
have an
just
answer to some
fucking
of the,
ate the canvas.
quintessential offense of the official ego.
Watch out.
Oh, and look at that.
Oh, back to the
Hayter
neck.
into
Pinpointed.
that rope
Beautiful
there.
storytelling.
Hayter now, I think, favoring that shoulder, that left shoulder.
Shoulder and neck. He took. He brought him down into the ropes. That neck whiplashed off. That was well played.
As we see the
Great
longer match
utilization
goes
of the ring as a
is it that
weapon.
his body breaks down over time, or is it that veteran instinct kicks in?
Well, oh my God.
Oh, and he sticks to
Johnny
it.
Wizard to the back of the head. DDT.
And a DDT, sticking to the neck. I love it.
That head, that neck could be it. 2
No.
counts, says Michael Kent.
Yeah, I'm starting to see it a little bit. I think this is
barely got out of that.
exactly what Matt Hayter's asking for. Are we indeed running back the clock? Are we turning back time?
Well, I think Zach Sabbath has paced himself extremely well in this one. He's working on the neck. He's working to wear out Matt Hayter. We know he likes the Vile Driver. Could be setting up for one right now, Sean.
But calling for it, we're probably at around the 10-minute mark here, and of course that is prime opportunity. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Stacks him. 1, 2. Nope.
Out by Sabbath.
Again, just when you think that Hayter is down, and here we go, 3rd time's a charm.
Oh, he got him that time. Planted him.
That
Into the cover.
DDT,
Is it enough?
Satellite DDT.
No.
Not enough, though.
Matt Hayter was absolutely adamant on
Hayter
that
was
move
hoping.
this entire match, and you see why
Hoping
it
and
almost
praying that
cost
that was it.
The Dark King the match for himself, and we had another, well, the first defense here on Matt Hayter for the books, and really, that's what he's looking for. Nobody that holds a championship wants to lose it immediately, let alone at all.
Oh, no, it's been quite the MO of champions to hold into that title for at least one defense. And Matt Hayter right now could be in jeopardy of losing that title.
As we know, that super kick primed up. Here we go.
Nope.
Had it scouted. Full Nelson. Hayter drops down to the mat. Sabbath, though, looks to counter it. Hayter, though.
Inside cradle, small package. Nope.
2 count only.
Matt Hayter's really effectively utilizing those quick covers, the small package. Just really trying to find...
Oh, what a lariat. He ate it. Ate all of it. Come on.
Sabbath off guard, but I think the reverse just happened.
No, 2 count.
Zach Sabbath almost became
Wow.
our champion.
God, I didn't even see that clothesline coming. Imagine what it was like for Hayter.
Zach Sabbath now on top in this one. He's got to think what's next. I think
Again,
conferring with Miki Fortune there.
the focus is the neck.
Ringside advice.
She's got something on her mind.
I'd say you can do worse than to have the Huntress on the outside giving you pointers.
Hey, the Huntress almost became grand champion late last year as well as early this
Should
year.
have is what. That should have
These main
happened.
event matches. She's been in many of them before.
But there's absolutely, is this exactly
Uh-oh,
what
Tombstone.
Miki Fortune said?
Wait.
Oh, no!
Oh, and Hayter counted.
Backfired.
Spike Sabbath on his head. Cover and 2 again.
Near falls.
Maybe Sabbath was looking for a pile driver considering what
Can
Miki
Hayter
Fortune did to
find a
Nick
way
and
to
having
turn this
maybe
around,
that
though?
came
Like,
from
he
her.
has to use that as his opportunity.
You can see every time now that one of these big maneuvers comes out, takes a little bit longer for both competitors to get to their feet, and yet I am still seeing a lot of life in the champion. The man just simply does not give up.
Matt
Hayter always has a way of digging down deep. That is for sure.
Minutes in a hardcore match.
They've already said that he has got a deep cardio.
Fighter, he will fight through anything. And right now, setting up for a moonsault. Oh,
he hits.
He hits the moonsault.
Cover.
This could be it. It's all over. 2.
No. 2 count. Just a 2.
Hayter saw an opportunity, utilized it, understood that Sabbath was not going anywhere anytime soon, and it's that sort of high risk, high reward that you need to really experiment with in this sort of match style, especially heading into the 3rd or 4th inning here.
And look, it might not have got the 3, but the reward is there. All of Matt Hayter's weight coming right down
The reward
chest
is Sabbath is down for the time being, and Hayter has a few seconds to try and recover. That's the reward.
Now
His Hayter's taking a shellacking here.
Digging deep into the well, looking.
Looks like he's going for the super kick.
Locked and ready to unload. Wait a minute.
Nope. Mickey. Momentary distraction.
Absolutely did, and now has the attention of the Huntress. Really, you got to turn around, Matt.
Oh, wait.
Hold on.
I think Zach went for that miss. Hayter, the kiss of life or the kiss of death.
Oh, no.
Oh, the referee took it.
Hayter
Took
got
the miss.
with the mist. Enziguri.
Didn't exactly, well, he didn't suck the life out of him, but he literally sucked the mist out of the Dark King.
And now that's enough for Miki to get up.
Oh.
I mean, well, there's a time in the match to do it. Wait a minute. Oh.
And it's now.
Locked and reloaded.
Clever, I have to say.
Pile driver, let's go.
Going for it.
Oh, he got him.
Pile driver hits. And with that, we could be looking
1,
at a new champion.
2, 3. We got a new champ. Come on.
Blinded by the mist earlier.
Come on.
Zach, you know, I'll say this much. Zach didn't seem too conflicted this time.
And Mickey's just
what is Miki gonna do?
What is she doing now?
What's she doing? She's looking for Mayari.
Yeah. Zach Sabbath says no.
Now Sabbath is having an issue.
He says you've done enough.
Oh my God!
Wait, Mayari too.
On to Sabbath, on to
Zach
Hayter.
On to Matt Hayter. You get the same result.
Well, double damage there. Zach collateral in that one, and I think Miki Fortune.
Now trying to rouse.
Sabbath rolled off of the cover.
Here.
Yeah.
Goff, there it was. There was the fortune factor.
Got some vision back, I think.
I think Fortune saying, if you're not going to win the match, I'll win it for you.
And now here we are.
Now what?
I think Matt Hayter fully realizes what's happened. Hold on!
Super kick!
Oh, super kick.
Hayter the cover, hooks the far leg.
Oh, that could be it.
3.
It is.
Hayter retains.
Hayter retains over Sabbath.
I hate to say it, but unfortunately, I think for the second time in just as many months, Miki Fortune may be responsible for a downfall of the Dark King.
I think that's undisputable at this stage. Miki Fortune, if she did
Wow.
not interject herself at that stage, if she did not hit Mayari on Zach Sabbath, the result could have been completely different. But give it up for your grand champion, a fighting champion, the first successful defense here tonight by Matt Hayter.
Miki is not happy.
In the books there. That is one defense up here for the official ego.
I don't think Sabbath is happy
you really
either.
hate to see it happen, but I will say this. Matt Hayter,
he tried to call her off.
He asked for a challenge.
She said no.
Picked the Dark King, and I think we got to see a little bit of the old Zach Sabbath here tonight.
Oh, definitely, but a lot of the new Matt Hayter, the Matt Hayter that Chris Basso put the old guard together in the first place to create the best version of Matt Hayter that we've ever seen. And Zach Sabbath might have no choice but to show him a little bit of respect.
Well, there you go. There's from Veteran to champion, from champion to veteran, the ultimate show of respect here.
That's a...
Oh, wait a second.
Come on, Miki.
And Fortune having a lot to say here.
I was about to say that's a torch passing scenario right there, but Miki Fortune coming in to spoil this one.
Well, Miki Fortune has a completely different way to look at this whole scenario. She has for a number of... Oh, my... Okay, careful.
Oh, my goodness.
She's so irate. She's the one that basically cost Zach the match in the first place.
Oh! Oh, my God. The hell is going
on?
Oh,
shit.
Oh, Jesus!
Zach had... That's it. He couldn't take any more.
This situation here is just getting a little bit out of hand.
Oh, no!
Well, okay.
Double leg from Miki Fortune.
What the hell do you do in this situation? We need someone down here.
Wow.
Oh, not this someone.
Oh, shit.
Not this someone.
God, that is your moment. Oh, shit. That is some wild mess.
I mean, there's Violet Blitz. There's Grim. There's the question to be asked, isn't it? I see Grim. I see Violet.
Yeah, that's right. But where's the
Wait a second.
Man? Where's the third man?
Wait a second.
Oh, my God. Oh, wait, no.
There he is. Dean Brady, the key to the city holder. Just...
And here we go.
Matt Hayter right now. All three members of the Old Guard.
Angus, we have a referee in the ring. This is the problem.
And there's the key. The key is in the hands. Another referee.
What are we about to see?
Out. Well, I mean, how do you enforce any sort of order in this scenario?
The Old Guard again. Wait. Here comes.
Here comes Hayter.
Party hard.
We got a cavalry.
Oh, wait, here we go.
What the hell is going on?
It's a locker room. The whole locker room is here.
Oh, my God. Ben Braxton.
It is a big-ass fight.
Please keep on coming. This is pandemonium.
Oh, we are headed to the Rumble, baby.
Too much going on to call.
We are headed to the Rumble. The Riot City Rumble is coming.
Hugh Beauty, they're all making their way down here. Here come the Armstrongs.
And everyone, this is the entirety of the RCW roster.
Are we missing anyone? I think this is every single person you could possibly
Oh, look, there's
think
Gouda.
of.
And you absolutely know that this is not what Dean Brady wanted. I have to assume the key was about to be unlocked.
You got to think so. But everyone else coming out here, spoiling his potential cash-in.
You can see Matt Hayter and Dean Brady still going at it. Oh, thank God.
Wait, that GM's here. Brody Marshall's
Oh,
here.
wait a second.
GM restoring order here, perhaps.
Honestly, I'm shocked that worked.
Uh-oh.
Big Brody is in the eye of the hurricane right now. Oh, well, there you go.
There we go.
Oh, my God. Now, I mean, what the hell do you do?
Yeah, Big Brody Marshall says there's nothing I can do.
Well, hell, just let them go at it, I guess. They'll tire themselves out eventually.
Brody Marshall taking a powder.
This is complete bedlam.
Breaking down here on the outside. It is bedlam here in Riot City Wrestling.
Get out of my head,
we have
Dacey.
ambulance insurance, don't we?
Wait. Who's
what the hell? What the hell's going on?
Oh, it's Shaw. Let's fucking go.
Renshaw is back in Riot
City. Let's go.
And my God, look who he's staring across from. Ben Braxton, Renshaw. Holy shit.
Oh, my God.
Oh, and there's Grim.
Taking care of business. Down goes the Viking.
Let's go. Redshaw is back. Let's fucking go.
Okay, well, unfortunately, a mistake is about to happen. Oh, my God.
Watch out, Violet Blitz. Watch out.
Bye.
Baxter sailing. No.
All the way to the outside. Turn around,
Oh, no, brother. This ain't going to end well for you.
Deadlift. Power slam.
It has been such
in great fucking shape, too, man.
Oh,
look at Redshaw here.
Wait. It's Dean Brady and Redshaw. The history between these two men. The wars they had over the Emerald Crown a couple years ago.
Redshaw coming here with new intent, new ferocity.
About to renew that one, I think.
Oh!
Super kick from Hayter.
Champion Renshaw
Oh,
dumping the muscle mercenary on the ground. And
did
now
he
here's
come
an
to
interesting
help
picture,
Hayter?
Angus.
The White Rhino coming to the aid of Matt Hayter. What a way to
Wow.
end. Heavy is the crowd, standing tall. The White Rhino Renshaw and your RCW
What a
Grand
return.
champion, Matt Hayter.
I mean, here's the thing. Matt Hayter, yes, is the current RCW Grand Champion, but like everything, it is always a question of for now and when. Because I'm looking here, and I'm seeing the old guard on the outside staring down on an absolutely hellacious matchup in front of us. Renshaw, are you kidding me?
So much has happened here tonight, so many
Wow.
stories unfolding, but that will do it for us here tonight. We will see you September 20th for Riot City Wrestling Mean Street Mayhem number 62, Matt Hayter the Musical, and then after that we'll see you in October
For the Rumble!
The Riot City Rumble. Until then, for Sean Thomas,
Wow.
I'm Angus Ardesi. Farewell for now, but not forever.
Man, I have to let this sit for just a second before I give you a final thought. 'Cause Jesus, there's a lot to digest there. Unreal. What a show. That main event, Hayter and Sabbath delivered. The fallout, the aftermath, Redshaw returning. Oh, you talk about a return. Other notable moments for me was Basso outed from the old guard, and Dean Brady stepping up and assuming control. There's a lot to unpack with this show, and we did get a new #1 contender for the Emerald Crown with Hugh Beauty. I don't know what that looks like between him and Sigma. We're gonna see. I don't know when it's happening. This was a good show. Tag title match with Vinny and Snaxx was versus the Armstrongs was fantastic. I don't think there was anything that missed here. That fucking triple threat undercard match with Redsmash and Kit and Braxton. That's a sleeper. That's right there up there with my match of the night, because that match was fantastic. All three of those guys went out there and worked their asses off. This was a great show. And ultimately, Riot City has not really disappointed. The only minor disappointment here is, you're right, Goth. There was no Mr. Cliff. I need a little bit of Mr. Cliff in my life, and I'd have been 100% satisfied and complete. But outside of that, Riot City continues to deliver. There's a reason why we've watched these guys for the last 2 years, and why we will continue to watch them every month. They obviously come out here and they deliver every fucking month. This show came straight from their YouTube page, which is at Riot City Wrestling. Please go over there, smash that subscribe button. Head over to Instagram, same handle, Riot City Wrestling. Hit the follow. If you're ever on X, it's RC Wrestling. Check them out. You can get them on the web, riotcitywrestling.com. This is a fed that you should be watching. This is a company that is constantly delivering with a level of talent that is incredible. And I firmly believe that a lot of these cats are going to be on their way. Not a matter if, it is a matter of when. And this has been my first full independent show back from vacation. I'm glad so many of you dropped by and hung out with me this evening. I hope you had fun. I know that I did. And if you have not done so, please head on over to our forms of social media. CCP_podcasting over on Instagram, CCP Podcasting over on YouTube. Hit the follow, smash the subscribe buttons. We're on our way to 1,000 over on YouTube. We're right there. A little bit of a push, and we can make that happen. And I think that'll be a fantastic way to either celebrate the birthday or cap off the year one way or the other. We can do that with your help. I am Chris Page. I will see you next time.